What's going on, y'all? I'm a 978 here. Hope you guys have been doing well. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. This has been the hot topic for the majority of the week. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit different take um on Sister Brittany. Brittany Renner, y'all, once again has figured out how to make being trashy her only means of relevancy this year. This chick has had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to get herself together and try to present herself in a better light, and she can't do it. So we are going to take a look at Donovan Sharpe. I know a lot of y'all don't really do Donovan. I kind of have to take him or leave him depending on what the subject matter is. But last couple days he been on it. So yesterday he took on took on Brittany, and he actually had MinisterJap and another guy on. I forgot his name. But they were on, and they dropped some knowledge. So we're gonna get into this. This is fair use, fair use, fair use. This is for learning and discussion purposes only, and I'm actually gonna run this off of his Rumble stream. Um, I don't know why y'all looking like I'm crooked. I don't know. Anyway, I dropped the link. Anybody want to come on? We can chop it up, see what your thoughts are on this. But let's go ahead and get the party started. Shut up my volume
Minister Jap
together.
and Coach Everett, Minister Jap and Coach Everett Overton, they're going to be
Okay,
joining us at
Everett
the top of the
Overton.
hour.
Okay.
It's going to be that's going to be 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Central.
Okay.
So
So he came
without
on about
further
4
ado,
o'clock.
let's
So
go
it's
ahead
about an
and
hour
get
before they
to
get on.
today's main topic. So the lovely and not so talented Brittany Renner made an appearance on TheDanzaProject.
Don't know
And
too much
this is
about
what
these
happened.
dudes, but hey, let's get into it.
An amazing contract. How does that make you feel as
Oh yeah,
What
shout out
is
to
with the
PJ
makeup
Washington.
brush?
Just signed a big deal.
a
This
woman known as the baby?
hold, y'all. I'm sorry. Right here. This is already somebody should have stopped recording right here. What sane woman do you know that is coming on to do an interview holding a damn makeup brush? That's like I'm sitting here streaming with y'all with a head full of braids and I pull out my damn paddle brush. Like y'all, if y'all see this going, somebody need to come get me and find out what's going on, because clearly I am not in my right mind. So we starting off, on this segment of what went on in the conversation wrong. So let's keep going.
Father, what is your first view on that?
Yeah, I want
I mean, she got the
my
makeup at
child's
the whole
father
nine.
to win.
Exactly.
It's just what it
Really?
is. And regardless,
This is funny. It's so funny. She says, I want my child's father to win. Now, when Brittany says that, she would have us believe that she wants her child's father to win out of the kindness of her heart. I want my child's father to win because I'm just a good person.
Hang on. Right, I'm with Donovan. Yeah, that's some bull. But did Brittany? Did we? When she really start coming back into the spotlight? Didn't she already get some money out of PJ? Or did I miss it? Did she already get a little taste of cash out of PJ? I mean, girl, if you don't run through that, then I just don't know what to tell you. Because I mean, you can't strike lightning twice. Um. So I mean, what else she gonna say? She want him to win. So I'm just trying to understand, because I'm in North Carolina, and PJ just signed a contract extension with the Hornets. I think it was like $50 million. So I'm not understanding why Brittany not down here trying to you know what I'm saying, ask for some forgiveness and a reprieve, instead of sitting up here on this damn interview looking like a whole fool. But let's continue.
No, she wants her child's father to win because she wants some of that paper. And guess
Of
what?
course.
Guess what? PJ, you got a kid to support. That's just how it works. Unless, of course, you were baby trapped. Maybe.
I mean, when he a
Look,
chap
man,
himself.
whether or not she deserves it or he,
So
none of
hang
that. None
on,
of
right? Because he in his 20s, right? And she was 31, about to be 32. Ain't this kind of on some pedophilia cougar type action? Like, wasn't she like checking for him when he was in still in college? And she was already, you know what I'm saying, had you know what I'm saying, been Kareem Steffens, Superhead's protege. Like, this kind of sound predatory to me. But let's keep on. Maybe I done missed something. Maybe she go give me the information and get me straight.
That matters. She wants her child's father to win because if he wins, she wins. So let's not sit here and pretend and give Brittany grace for being a quote unquote good person. Shout out to Neil Ray, who has given away 10 memberships. Wow. Bjorn, Henry Dozier, Chris Stewart, Liquid Richard, interesting. Brandon Hines, Brenda C, CJ in the 562, RT the Brand, Slow Burn, and the Third Turd. Wow.
Okay.
The
These
Third
names,
Turd.
really?
Ain't that something? Usually when I poop, it's like 2 big ones, and then that's it. Third turd is very, very rare for me.
Come on, we don't need this.
Very, very rare.
Come on.
All right, here we go.
Regardless of what people say, I believe he deserves whatever he feels he's worthy of.
What?
Okay, so we can already see that Brittany is not sober.
Not at
We can
all.
already see she's not sober. She's either inebriated, she's either drunk, high, or both. You can just tell by her mannerisms early on.
Oh.
But my thing is, hang on, yeah. My thing is this right here though, and I guess because I'm operating in grown woman protocol. If your reputation been sketchy anyway, and you have had an opportunity to come back and present yourself in a better light, why in the hell would you sit there and get drunk in a room full of men with the cameras rolling? But I'm gonna be real honest. As this continues to go on, and as I keep watching it, I think she was more than drunk. I think she was busy. She's what we call rolling. So I think Brittany was on. She had some other assistants, and then she threw the alcohol on top of it. So Brittany was feeling no pain, none at all, none. But let's keep going. It's the makeup brush though for me, y'all. Like that was your cue to turn the camera off. But folks want ratings and wanted to go viral, so that's what they got. But let's go.
Looks like that's what it looks like. And I didn't have.
Y'all make sure y'all like and share.
I had a 2nd degree tear. You know
See,
what that looks like?
No.
I'm gonna say
Hello?
no. I'm gonna say no for all of us.
Is everybody fucking listening?
Wait, whoa, Brittany. See, this is my stream earlier. I was trying to like what is with chicks just going off? Like 1 minute you talking like you you got just a little bit of sense, and then the next minute you going ham in a room full of men. And what the hell is with the men not checking y'all? I don't understand, because all my life I have been around men, and this whole interview would have been 5 damn minutes long. Because they'd had to turn the cameras off, or y'all would have got a whole lot of footage they couldn't use on YouTube, but it would have been admissible in the court of law, because it would have been some charges. The folks they'd have got the grip. Let me put it like that. The show enough grip. I just don't understand what's wrong with dudes today, where all of this can just go on and y'all just cool. Somebody need to explain this to me. But I mean, when let me be quiet. Let me be quiet.
Yeah, a 2nd degree tear. You know what that looks like?
I mean, that ball was that big when you had him.
He was, I think it was 8.1.5.
That means she had a big baby.
Almost 9 pounds.
No. Nope. Okay, so I got Brittany. 8 pounds and 1.5 ounces is not almost 9 pounds. That is 8 pounds. Okay, that's 8 pounds. That's basic math. So that is not 9 pounds. And why is she it's coming up, y'all. But am I the only one because I know y'all seen this before? Am I the only one who caught on to the fact that she was equating pain with love? Like, because you hurt, don't mean you don't mean that was out of love. If you was trying to get paid. So again, it might have been the love of the dollar. But again, if you know what I'm saying, was so, you had the second degree tear and all this and all that for your baby who you love so much, why in the hell are you on this video instead of being with your baby? I'll be having questions. What's going on? Take heed to the message. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm confused about what's going on. But I'm
she is absolutely fucked up. She is absolutely drunk.
She more than drunk.
Does that matter to you? Does that matter to you? Who had such a motherfucking opinion about me?
Oh. Wait,
does
time
that
out.
matter?
It's group. My opinion.
See, here we go. So Brittany is already.
See, look at that. She looked possessed right there, y'all. She looked possessed. But can somebody? Because I've been having this conversation all week. What in the hell was the point of her and Charleston White even being on here together in the first place? What was the point? Like, what was the topic of the live in the first place? And what was Shannon doing there? It still doesn't make sense to me. But I don't know. If anybody knows, drop it in the chat and let me know. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe if you haven't. But Brittany looked possessed right here. Like, y'all, I don't understand what is going on, Black women. Hey, Rich Turner, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. What are y'all doing that y'all keep putting yourselves in position to be possessed by these demons? Because these is demons. They got you all out in the street when you got babies to take care of. You always need some type of assistance to get through what you're going through. You see here, she clearly drunk, among other things. Like, you always, the first thing y'all want to do when somebody, you know what I'm saying, when your bill come due, the first thing y'all want to do is try to throw some box like that's sufficient payment. Like, no. What is going on in y'all lives that you just leave yourself open to all this damn foolishness? What is it? I don't know. I'm just confused. But let's continue.
She's already escalating. I don't know how.
I think she high, BB.
I don't know how quite to put this. This is just a bad look for
bad look. Ain't even.
It's just a bad look for Brittany, man. It really, really is. You can see that the masculinity is starting to come out. This is just what she
can't
does.
hide it long.
What Brittany Renner, this is Brittany's move. What she likes to do is she likes to say, well, people think this.
Hold on, Donovan. The masculinity is starting to come out, and that's another thing I want to be into. It's plenty good men in here this evening. Can y'all answer that for me? How in the hell is it y'all sit up and be around these women and you know what I'm saying, call yourselves trying to be with them and this, that, and the fourth, and hell, we 10 minutes into an hour and 50 minutes of this chick on the screen, and she already letting the masculinity slip out, but y'all act like y'all don't know nothing. You didn't see it. She fooled you. Like, this 10 minutes in, and she already aggressive. How y'all just be letting that slide until it's too late? Let me know, because I'm just confused. I am confused about how y'all be letting this shit slide. I need to know. This don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense. But let's continue on.
But this is really going on. What she doesn't realize is that we have eyes. We see what's happening. Just because you say something is happening doesn't mean that that's what's happening. Just because you say something is not happening doesn't mean it's not happening. But again, she's a woman in America, and she assumes, rightfully so, that men are just going to take her at her word.
It changed, but
Hold
yeah,
on!
That don't seem to work for black
Answer the
women.
motherfucking question.
No, it didn't initially. No, hell no.
Okay, I had a second-degree tear. That means they sewed me up.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You know what that means? That means I love that motherfucker.
Okay, this right here.
Really?
We hear this voice a lot. The baby voice from Brittany.
That's the demon's taking over. That means the demon is about to pop all the way out.
Quite a bit. I've heard her use it in the past. Guys, anytime a woman uses this kind of baby voice as an adult, that is a sign of serious psychological issues. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a head doctor. I'm not a shrink. But in my experience, just based on what I've seen and heard through
It's
my
the
life,
demons.
things I've read, et cetera, observed, stories told, et cetera, when a woman uses a baby voice in a conversation with another adult when talking about something, that is a clear indicator of some sort of psychological damage and or trauma. Stephen Proctor, member for 2 months. So shout out to you, Donnie. Your work ethic is why guys like Myron exist and always set an example, and a reminder for men to not get finessed by 304s like Renner.
Y'all love to get finessed.
My
What
pussy
the hell
was
I'm
fucking
saying?
split open for him.
Right.
You understand that? You lost 9 pounds.
No, he wasn't. He was 8 pounds.
Okay.
Gratefully, I had a 5-pound baby.
Good for you.
Bless,
My
bless.
baby was almost 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay.
I need y'all to get y'all math together.
And that's just what it is. All right.
Yeah,
No, I
she
wanted to say that because I
she
think
is
it is important. A lot of
absolutely
people
drunk.
do-
What's important?
that you do wish well for him.
Most
So you can already see
Y'all need to
what's
stop playing.
important.
Why are you
She's-
trying to bait her into
she's
acting up?
already combative.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell you.
And like she's the only one yelling. Like everyone else is speaking at an audible tone. She's yelling.
You and everyone in the motherfuckers that are commenting,
There's the
I mean,
baby
but it's all
voice
kind of
again.
looking all
done
over
too
this
much.
table.
She's-
There it is.
At the end of the day, this pussy.
See,
At a second-
Brittany. Listen to me. No, Brittany. Brittany. Everybody done seen and had the box. Why you trying to put that on showcase? Like this is not Jesus. She didn't learn anything from sitting across from Andrew Tate for 5 hours. None of that seeped in. Like none. Just none. Brittany. Jesus. Okay. Let me pull it together. Let me get real basic. Where your shoes, Brittany? Where are your shoes? I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Take heed. It's child. It ain't even it gold. It ain't sterling silver. It's about stainless steel right about now. I'm just saying. First, Brittany, wear your shoes. Um, wear your shoes. First rule of womanhood. When you are going somewhere and you are in a room full of men, bitch, your shoe game's supposed to be superb. They supposed to spend all their time looking at your shoes. And you sitting up here throwing box. Just open. They done seen all of that. You just said it got told from Kingdom Come when you had your baby. I mean, were they supposed to be looking at scars from the stitches? Like, come on. Work with me. Not that dollar store coochie. IVB, not that dollar store coochie on display. I'm just saying, Brittany. I mean, what? Uh, Brittany, you done. You set yourself back because this is typical hyena behavior. But you set yourself back if you were truly indeed on a quest to try to clean up your reputation. But I'm just saying, Cam Newton told you what it was. I don't know if y'all saw that back in the day when she was on Cam's podcast. Shout out to Cam, that's my boy. When he was like, you're not gonna have a upper echelon man take you seriously because of these shenanigans. He was like, you talk too much, you need too much attention, and you don't have no self-control. He told her that to her face, and then what she do? Get up in here in a room full of men, beaver free. I'm just Brittany, like, oh my God, like, I have a lot of questions. Like, okay, she clearly is going through something, so I understand that. But what I'm trying to understand is the dudes in the room. Like, why y'all let this continue? I understand you wanted content, but in the end game, okay, you gonna get these little, 10, 15 minutes, we all sitting here talking about it. But what's gonna happen after this? Do you know how far somebody gonna have to come and up the ante to top this? What y'all gonna do? So, I mean, it is letting her sit here and act a fool and do all of this nonsense. Is this worth it in the long run for their channel? Is what I'm saying. I'm just, but you in here beeper free. I hope it was clean. I hope it was clean. Like I hope it was clean. That's all I can say.
Okay. This is an L, gentlemen.
At the end of the thing,
This
let
is
me just tell you and every one of the motherfuckers that are commenting, she doing too much.
Yeah, you have done way too much.
At the end of the day, this pussy.
This right here.
Don't none of them want it.
Gentlemen. This right here is the result of the culture. This right here is the result of feminism. Guys. You have a grown woman who is a mother. She is drunk in a room full of men. She opens her legs to expose the panties where her vagina is behind and puts her hand down in there.
Right.
Only in America. Only in America. Guys. This I cannot. This is just another in a long line of bad looks for Miss Bundle of Brittany.
Seriously,
this
though.
is probably one of the most crass, classless things I have ever seen.
This is some some prawn star type of action.
This
is only in
revolting.
America because she'd have been in jail somewhere else.
The world is laughing at us.
Yeah, this is true.
The world
we
is
have the old girl over in Dubai and old girl in Italy.
Don't get me wrong. There are other countries that are starting to suffer the consequences of feminism. But dude, we seem to have it at an accelerated rate.
We do.
Look at this woman. Look at this woman. She has opened her legs, exposing her panties.
But then somebody had jumped up and touched it. She'd be screaming bloody murder.
Had a second-degree tear. Do you know what that means?
You just taught us.
Ripped.
What is it?
Ripped.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brittany, we don't give a fuck.
We don't. Thank you, Donovan.
We don't care.
You're not the first, and you ain't the last.
This is another teachable moment here, gentlemen. This is another teachable moment.
This is sad.
Women don't give a fuck about your problems, guys. They don't. That doesn't make them bad people, but they don't give a fuck about your problems. They just don't. They don't care why you're broke. They care that you're broke. They don't care if somebody stole all your money. They don't care if a friend of yours made some bad investments. It doesn't matter if you
I don't know about that now. Wait. We gon' care for a little while. I'm gonna say that. We're gonna care for a little bit. We're gonna care while you're saying we see your plan to try to get it together. But now if you just be like it is what it is, and I mean if I get back on, I get back on, then yeah, nah, we ain't gonna be able to rock with none of that. But I mean, look, Brittany, I'm still back up here on Brittany. This might be why you can't keep a man, Brittany. Has anybody heard anything about Brittany having a man? Anything at all? Anybody heard anything about Brittany having a man? I haven't. This might be why. Other than the fact she needs too much attention, she like to write books and tell all the business. But let's go.
A reason that is through no fault of your own why you're broke. Women don't give a fuck about
Brittany
that.
Don't have no man.
Women don't give a shit about that. They don't, and they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't. By the same token, they should not expect us to give a fuck about what she went through on the table during
but she did all that to try to get paid.
That. Bitch, you've lived on Easy Street your entire life. Literally. Your looks have opened many, many doors.
True.
She's
done nothing with
women who get doors open for them. And I'm not here to bitch about it. It is what it is. This woman won the genetic lottery and she's already blown all of her winnings.
True.
She's already blown all of her winnings.
And she's still sitting
at the craft table. So for this woman to expect us to be empathetic and dare I say sympathetic that the head of her child tore her vagina, she's got another thing coming. She's got another thing coming.
But again, why do we
We
need
don't
to
give
know
a
any
fuck
of this?
about your vagina, Brittany. I know you think it's like the greatest thing in the world, but men here know that there's nothing impressive about what you just did or said.
No.
CJP with the $10 super chat says, notice how she acts when there's nothing but men. If 2 female security was there to check her, she'd act like she has some sense.
This is
That's
true.
exactly right.
This is true.
This is why Icy and Xena are
This is
security
true.
for Fresh and Fit. Because the girls don't get out of pocket. Because Icy will beat your ass the fuck down. She did not
All
get
right, RB in the house. Welcome.
If she has to,
How
she
are
will.
you?
Jonathan Gale with
She
the
is.
$20
And that's the
super
word
chat
my grandmother would use, is vulgar.
says, hey, Donovan,
But, you know,
was
they
I
like
wrong
that
for
for
canceling a
shock
weekend
value.
trip with a female friend of over 10 years because she says she won't have sex with me?
Yeah, leave her.
I appreciate the response. Yes.
Leave her at
No,
the house.
you were
Ain't
not
gonna be
wrong.
problems.
You
There's gonna be
absolutely were
problems.
not wrong.
Leave her at the house.
Excellent. Good. If she says she won't have sex with you, don't bring her on that trip. You made the right choice. You made the right. Listen, she doesn't have to have sex with you. Nobody's disputing that. But
Right.
you don't have to take her on that weekend trip.
You don't.
You don't have to take her on that weekend trip.
Am I the only one? Hold
With
up. Maybe I'm going through something. But am I the only one that, you know what I'm saying, as soon as it be some tripping going on and it's not your family, you automatically think it's gonna be some sex happening? Am I the only one? Especially if you're going with somebody of the opposite sex that you're not related to. Am I the only one who automatically think there's some potential for some sex? I'm just saying. So I don't really be understanding why folks try to act like they don't understand sex be on the table when it be time to take these trips. I'm confused, but okay, maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know if I'm going through something.
Decision, Jonathan. King Life with the $5 super chat says, notice how A&P don't attack these platforms that platform Charleston White, but they only go after Fresh and Fit. Then moral pushers choose who they go after. Yeah.
It's on the whole
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Very good point, King Life. Let us continue. Again, Minister Jap and Coach EO at the top of the hour to discuss.
Charleston.
Okay.
Ripped open.
Ripped.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Brittany
Yeah,
wasn't
boy
that
had a head
deep.
like his
Now,
daddy.
come on.
Yeah. Boy had a head like his daddy.
All right.
Hold on.
So
Don't be kicking around phone.
a ripped fucking vagina. Let me hold on.
Don't do that,
Say it
man.
again. Say it
He
again.
weigh almost
Put the
2,
people
so
in
you
the back.
been
Let me tell
here.
you
What the
something.
problem is?
50 pounds. Do you hear what I'm saying?
That boy born 50 pounds.
No, you gained.
I
some
gained
weight.
50 pounds.
Oh.
See, Brittany thinks these men give a shit about what she's been through. They don't. They don't. They do not. They could not care less what she's been through. They couldn't care that she had a 2nd-degree tear.
Mm.
They couldn't care less that she gained 50 pounds when she got pregnant. They don't care about any of this stuff. They don't. No matter how much they
Oh,
pretend
shit.
to.
Charleston,
Nope.
50 pounds. That's just somebody I'm just whatever. It's about money. Let me tell you something. I can't be bought.
Who said it was about
That's
money?
what-
She said that.
That's what all these people.
When did they say that?
Yes, you can, Brittany. Look, everybody has a price, including you. What do you mean you can't
You've
be
been
bought?
told us what your
What are you
price
talking
was.
about? You already got the bag. You got the kid.
People
It's
in
called
the
attention.
chat can't seem to understand. They think I can be bought. They think that it's just about money. It's just
That's
whatever.
hyena
It's the
currency, y'all.
highest
Attention.
bidder. I believe in
Yeah, actually, it kind of is. And there's that baby voice again.
true love.
Hello.
I heard her say that.
Really?
You
I
know, we
said it
be
100 fucking times.
Huh.
Hey,
See that? Them demons, girl. Them demons. You got to get that in control, honey.
Talking.
Okay.
You got to get them demons
Okay,
get the
together.
room.
Fuck up.
Take the room.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Yeah, that's like he looking like, damn, this bitch possessed. Hold up.
There it is. That's some pain right there, y'all.
These some
You see that?
problems, honey.
You see that? That
Mhm.
was that right there. That right there was a rare moment of
Look how they look
self-reflection. Watch
like-
this.
Fuck up.
Like
Watch.
they have
Watch.
head.
Just watch.
Because I'm a real fucking bitch.
There it is. Because I'm a real fucking bitch as her voice starts to crack.
This
King
right
Life
here is
with
not
the
the
$5
move.
super chat says
It's
Brittany
not the
knows she's
move.
speaking to simps that won't check her. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I
Only
must
in
agree.
America can we have a woman on a podcast open her legs to expose her panties where her vagina lays next to and tell every man in that room to shut the fuck up.
But hold up, you can only nice looking women can do that. You can't get no ugly broad up there and think all of that's going down. No, wait, yeah, Donovan, you got to be specific. You got to be easy on the eyes for all of that. You can't go get uh what was old girl in Friday? Baby D. You can't go get Baby D and have her come up in there and do all of that. That yeah, no. You gotta be nice on the eyes for all of this. But yeah, I'm confused about why they let this go on. But let's continue.
Because to tell you what, if this were to happen in other countries, this is what would ensue.
Facts.
That's exactly what would have happened.
Facts.
You hear what I'm saying?
Talk.
And I care. And I'm a hopeful romantic. But I can't control. At the end of the day,
Stop the cap.
Guys, women are not romantics, gentlemen. Women are not romantics.
They used to be.
Women like to act like they're romantics because it makes them look sweeter, have a sweeter disposition about themselves, makes them a little softer, a little demure, makes them a little more doughy-eyed, the twinkle in your eye, right? Brittany knows there is no such thing as true love. No, Love is work.
Love is action.
work, y'all. Love is an action. It is not a feeling.
try to force something that wasn't.
And women are not idealistic. Women do not love men idealistically. As Neil Ray said in the chat, that's right. We are the true romantics. We as men, we're the true romantics. Unfortunately, here in this day and age, we have to deprogram ourselves of this biological imperative in order to make any headway with women here in America.
Mine. That wasn't my person, and that's okay.
No, it's not okay. You having babies?
Over there, motherfucking.
Is that a tattoo of Maleficent?
It is not okay.
Is this a tattoo of Maleficent?
My person, and that's okay.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's a tattoo of Maleficent.
Yeah, that's what it
wow,
looked
so
like.
she's really leaning into the
into the Disney. I told y'all Disney's the devil. That demon possession. That's how they getting in. Sitting there watching that nonsense. See,
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
That's peripheral.
Shut up.
See,
seriously,
no.
shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
This woman just threw a bottle of water at someone and told him to shut the fuck up.
Really? Now, if that bottle had come flying back,
there aren't many places.
Then what?
There aren't many places Brittany could get away with that.
Right.
This behavior makes me I'm proud to be an American, but this kind of behavior makes it really hard.
I don't.
Makes it really hard. Dr. B84 says she is hurt inside. Absolutely. This is a woman in pain, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Because if
Kyle 2020 says she's going to end up killing someone. Yeah. And it might be yourself.
you ever felt real love to where you have a motherfucking second-degree tear? Hello?
Real
love
it
has nothing to do with love.
Second-degree tear.
Wait.
You didn't mean it. Shit.
Hello?
Why everything got to be
You
violent?
don't know what it's fucking like.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Do you see what just happened?
Everything got to be violent.
Guys, this woman just doubled down and threw a bottle.
But I'm still stuck on these two cornballs here. Like, I mean, this y'all shows y'all supposed to be trying to have some kind of order. I mean, y'all just sitting there like whatever. Now, if one of y'all would have got, you know what I'm saying, she had started picked up one of them bottles and cracked one of y'all across the forehead, was y'all still gonna sit there and be like, I mean, this is good content? Child, I don't first I don't understand. She must not know who Shannon is, cause yeah, he getting your ass. She must not know what he about. Cause there ain't no way I wouldn't even be talking loud up in there. I'd be like, man, nah, I'm not trying to. Like these boxes, they nerves be bad. I don't no problems. I be sitting there doing what was that like Miss Sophia in the color purple when we talk, and she was sitting there. It been me. I'd be like, yeah, I don't. I don't no problems. I don't need Shannon to have no flashback. Yeah, let me bring it down a couple decibels. I'm gonna be cool. We not standing up throwing water. Shy, but demons get thee behind. Demons get thee behind. Let me get myself together, cause I don't need him to flip out on me. And she like could give less than a damn. I mean, just chucking. Okay, all right, Brittany. You. Mm, it's the demons real, y'all. They real. Like somebody need to come through there with some holy water, like right now, some holy water and some sage, and try to get this situation together. Cause I mean, it's just all kind of funky vibes. Hey, Mona, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Good. Ooh, yeah, y'all need a priest, some sage, and some some everything. Cause this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I mean, because again, if what was he saying? Because we couldn't hear it. So if we couldn't hear it, he back there with the boom band and the mics. What's she hearing? I want to know what was said. I really do. I want to know what was said. But let's continue on because she feeling disrespected. Like I just where did all the sensitivity to respect come in? Like if you're not giving respect, how you sensitive to the fact you're not receiving any respect? Black people are trip. Some of y'all, some of y'all are trip. But let's continue. Is that popcorn? I know I got sidetracked, but is that microwave popcorn? This kind of boot. Let me hush, cause this bootleg. This is bootleg as hell. Like y'all got cans out. Yeah, Red Bull and liquor. That is not what y'all needed. That's why she in there crunk. Yeah, yeah. Let's continue to roll. This is not a good mix. Not at all. Not at all. It's too much happening, and y'all just sitting there. Just this is giddy like bitches while all of this foolishness is going down. Wait for him to come on. Let's skip on a little bit.
That
There we
the
go.
townhouse community that I live in just started taking Section 8.
It's time to move, bruh. It's time to move. Pack
And
up
it
your
is not,
stuff.
it has
Tell
not
Devin to
taken
pack
long
up the
to notice the
crib and get
difference.
on out.
Anyway, CJP with the $10 super chat
Get on out. The good mama's coming
says,
through.
being this rude, and you'll see in a bit, throwing a bottle and shit talking a former world champion boxer.
He lay hands.
Exactly.
That's not a
Exactly.
good move.
This woman just assaulted a former professional fighter. This is why, guys, this is why men are leaving. This is why men are leaving. And by the way, these passport bros who are talking trash about me and MLD, just real quick.
Uh-oh.
I think the passport bros are upset with me and MLD for hijacking their movement. Look here, nigga. Look here, nigga. God damn it. Jesus.
We waiting. Come on.
Look here, nigga. You don't own the goddamn movement, bruh. Hold up. Let me just clear up the air here. Let me just clear up the air here because niggas always do this. They always think they own something because they were the first to say it. Guys, advising men to go overseas, y'all didn't come up with that. And even if you had, that does not prevent me from advising men to do the same. 5 years ago, Donovan Sharpe hated the passport bros. Now he loves the passport bros. Look at the grift. I have a right
This thing got
as a
personal.
fair-minded,
Brittany done
fair-thinking
rubbed off
individual
on him.
with new information to formulate a new opinion. I've said this many times on my podcast. I used to be very hard on MGTOWs. I used to be very, very hard on the passport bros. Used to be very hard on the black pill guys. Now, not so much. Because I am watching the degeneracy of our society in real time. Look, I'm actually doing it right now. Guys, I've been on Fresh and Fit like 20-something times. And every time I'm on there, it gets worse and worse and worse. I've been against
They
the
had to keep
suspects
upping
a
the
couple of
ante,
times.
so
You
now
guys
they
see
ain't
how
got
those
no
women
ante to
act.
up. This is why this is not a good.
I've been in this
not a good
community
strategy.
almost 10 years, and I've had a front row seat to the demise of the Western woman and the Western relationship. That is why my opinion has changed about men getting their passports. Just because I advise men to do something that you advise men to do doesn't mean I'm in violation of anything.
I got
Okay,
my own
so you
thoughts
guys
on this whole
trademark
passport
the
bro
passport
situation, but
bros.
we'll get into
Fine.
that later on.
I don't give a fuck. Or whatever it is that you called it. That's not going to prevent me from telling men to get your passports. Niggas always want to... It's only niggas. It's only niggas. So yeah, I'm going to continue to advise men here in America that they have three options. They can either A, check out of the dating market. They can B, learn to deal with modern women as they are, not as they should be. Or C, get your passport and go overseas. With new information, I have a right to change my opinion. Fuck out of here. These passport, I swear to God, these passport niggas, oh, they're hijacking our, oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, come on.
These niggas actually think that they're the ones that originated this. Dumb niggas. Henry West with the $5 New Zealand says this country is lost and I like America, but this should not happen. Your women are out of control. You are not kidding. Tony Esquire with the $5 super chat says with his $48 million Charlotte Hornets extension, PJ Washington could use this footage to gain full custody. Yes, he could.
Yep.
Harry West, another $5 New Zealand super chat says, I like the US, but these
Let's move
but
on
these
a
women
bit till we get
all join
back to the video. Here we go. Hold on.
She's a walking viral moment, right? I mean, could he have checked her? Sure, but do you honestly think in her drunken state, how do you think she would have reacted? She probably would have reacted physically. I'm not saying that
I'm just saying it would have been content though.
Behavior is correct. But there's a reason Charleston White is smiling at Brittany rather than thinking, oh shit, this is out of control. He understands that what just happened is a viral moment, is going to get eyeballs on all of them. I agree with you, Steven. She should definitely have been checked, but because it's Brittany Renner, we let her dig her own grave. Again, MinisterJap
is it really her grave, though?
at the top of the hour. Let's continue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I meant to hit this
Damn,
nigga.
so horny.
Let me tell you something.
Wrong guy,
Shut the
champ.
fuck up. This right here is about to go. Let me tell you something.
We good.
She knew it.
When I'm fucking
It's
talking.
about to go viral. She knew it.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that nigga. Because you sitting over here laughing.
Chill. Relax.
I ain't chilling.
Relax.
Because the end
Is that NBA Jam in the background?
of the day,
Is that NBA?
Juveniles. Yeah.
Shit. Damn. NBA Jam for the win. Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson.
it ain't your pussy. Hey, listen.
God.
I hear you.
Unbelievable. This is insane.
Hey, listen. That's fine. But guess what? You protecting him is what it is. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not?
See, it's the wrong nigga,
Hey,
champ.
don't be sitting over there laughing. Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him right here.
Do you hear how this woman is addressing men who
say?
could
It'll
literally
be a few
break
things.
her in two?
Exactly. Yeah, they gonna give us some attention.
Like,
First
this
of
is
all,
insane.
hang on. Absolutely, real bravado. Yeah, they keep giving her attention. She yellow. You know, y'all, so they just gotta be, you know what I'm saying, whether they cute or fine or whatever. Long as they, you know what I'm saying, petite and yellow, somebody's gonna get them some attention. Don't matter how bad they treat them. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as somebody gets to see them together, they're gonna continue that they continue to deal with it, which is why I'm trying to understand how she even got on here. Cause again, do any of y'all know these dudes prior to her coming on here, and what the hell was the topic of the show anyway? I still am not clear on that. Hey, Derek, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I'm still confused about what this whole show was supposed to be about in the first place. And while we shouldn't even be giving a damn that the two of them was on there. But because she done showed out in an epic fashion, we watching and we care. Will we care next week? Probably not, unless some new footage come out of her doing some more stuff. But again, if she was ugly, nobody would care. And that's just what it is. But let's continue on.
Woman is dude. This woman has assaulted a
Mhm,
man. She's called two men out of their name.
mhm.
She's pointing. She's dictating. She's telling men to shut the fuck up. King Life says she's lucky dude ain't get up and knock her out. Yeah, I mean,
because that's how
tell
I
you
go down
what,
in North Carolina.
I'ma tell you
I
what.
don't know that's how
one of
I
these
roll.
days, Brittany's gonna fuck around and find out. She's gonna fuck
Seriously,
around
though.
and find out, man.
Seriously.
I ain't talking about. Then bat me in
Apologies,
my
Chap.
shit. Then
Chap, she cool.
Apologies,
Chap,
Chap. Let her
Chap,
make-
Chap, let her make-
Apologies, Chap.
bat me in my shit.
I don't hit women, yo.
That all right.
Shannon Boone's right here.
You might need to
He said, I
start,
don't
bro.
hit women. She says,
You
all right,
might
then
need
shut
to
the fuck up.
start again. Didn't I say? Let me turn y'all on to my slogan. We do not promote violence on this channel. We do not promote violence unless you deserve it. If you deserve it, then I can't get up on here and act like you got done wrong. But again, we do not promote violence unless you deserve it. That's the only time we gonna turn a blind eyes when you asking for it. Other than that, we're gonna be the first ones on that ain't right. I mean, because some people wake up in the morning and and choose violence. I'm just saying, a couple of days out the week, that might be me. But again, we do not promote violence on this channel unless you deserve it. Just to keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. But we said, yeah, sometimes it is necessary. That's why I say if you deserve it, then I mean, we're gonna call a thing over here. We subscribe to the Ian Van Zandt book of truth telling. We're gonna call a thing a thing. What V being say tomorrow? I know you do, child. You could teach some classes. Like you don't out of order women. Yeah, that is not what V being. He is not about that life. Trust me, I know him a long time. V being ain't about that life. None of this would have gone down in his presence. None. Not near bit. And I right hand high, I can attest to all of that. I have seen his style of conflict resolution with females. It be much respect going on. So you might want to call them up, VBN, and offer up your services. Cause this right here is these two need some help. But let's roll on, see what else happening.
Brittany, do you realize why he told you he doesn't hit women?
Cause he want to hit you.
Do you realize why he told you he doesn't hit women?
Cause it's gonna hurt.
Because in his mind, he's probably dangerously close to breaking that pact with himself. See, women like this, they're going to play with fire long enough until one of them gets burned badly. Like, badly. Like, guys.
Spoken talk, what's going on, y'all?
Dude,
Be more
I
in
have
the building.
broken the faces of men. Not something I'm proud of, but I'm not ashamed of it either. With my left hand, I hit this dude one time with my left hand. I gave him a grade 1 concussion and broke his orbital bone, part of his eye socket, just like that.
Sir.
This is another man who has higher bone density, higher testosterone, more muscle, etc., etc.
No, we're good. We're good.
Apologies, Chap.
At the end of the day, all right, I don't give a fuck. You talking about lady? I don't care.
She would have
At
got
the
the
end
bottom
of the
of
day,
it. Really?
Nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm going through.
What you going through,
So
Brittany? You ain't
nobody-
told us
Nobody gives a
nothing. What
fuck
you
you're
going through, girl?
Through, Brittany. That's the
Not the
problem.
bottom of the bottle.
Ice Dragon Kid says she's lucky she isn't a man. That was more than enough for it. Oh, of course. Of course.
Mhm.
Of course
Even
it is.
furniture moving up in there.
But this
trust.
is why, the reason why women continually assault men
Mhm.
is because they know that we can't retaliate. And
I mean,
if we
you
do,
can. It's
the
frowned
consequences
upon,
are
but,
not
I mean,
worth
You
it.
can.
You
You waiting for me to tell it. I ain't see nothing.
him, whoever the fuck, You don't get to sit here and talk about shit.
This drunk bitch.
Ain't nobody drunk bitch talking about nothing.
Oh,
What's up?
Lord.
What's
Wait.
up?
Whoa.
What's
This bitch is talking about what's up.
Like she
What
gonna
are-
do something.
like,
Girl,
what
you
is
better
she
shut
doing?
up.
What's up? Oh, like, what do you, I mean, like, are you trying to fight this nigga?
Child, you
Like,
better
what are you
hush,
doing?
child. This is not the move.
up?
Champ, nah,
I ain't talking about nothing.
But this leads me to believe she done fought a couple dudes
This
before.
is Charleston's people, not mine.
She
It's
alright,
Charleston's
champ. She
people.
alright, champ.
No, we family.
She done fought
You
a couple
say you
folks
alright.
before.
I ain't no fucking security, bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you talking
Come on,
about.
champ.
Baby in my shit then.
It's all good.
Baby in my shit then.
Come
Oh
on.
my
Then shut
God.
the fuck up.
Pass me a bottle of water.
Chill.
I'm
Let's
gonna hit you
relax.
in
You
my
said
dick.
pass me a bottle of water.
Let's reset the
Oh,
room.
Lord.
Insanity.
Let's
Again, guys, Coach EO and Minister Jap at the top of the hour, guys. It's about 8 minutes from now.
reset the
It is
room.
what it is.
Let's reset the room.
It
guys.
is what it is.
Everybody
Them
cool.
demons.
Everybody cool.
Them demons is a fool.
It is what it is.
Them demons. Don't get her no water. See, that's not funny. That's not funny. He should just snatch the mic and see how they
Women are overgrown children. We say this all the time. We say this all the time. And when we say women are overgrown children, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. And then we see this on the screen.
It's out of order.
The fit comedian with the $2 super chat says he should have said, I'm a woman now. Yeah, right?
Yep, since you can just change it the drop of a hat. Yeah, I now identify as a woman and pull her out.
You don't like Brittany Renner.
There's that baby
Brittany
voice again.
Renner, we fuck with her.
Who's got
Fuck
music
up.
playing? All
Listen,
right,
girl,
let's relax. Let's
no.
reset the room for a second.
Nah, don't reset.
She the
shit.
only one turned up, so who got
The
to reset?
fuck
Why we got
on.
to reset the room?
We on the motherfucking
Charleston,
Project,
motherfucking Capricorn in the motherfucking building.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
let me tell you something.
Who a
Hey,
Capricorn?
I don't care what
Your
you
birthday in
talking about, 'cause
February.
I
That's
really
not
bad
Capricorn.
nigga in here shit. No, this is my touch up.
You good.
Listen,
Ma'am.
let me tell you something.
Ma'am.
This is a bad look. Like, this woman is drunk off her ass, man.
Seriously though, because how you got all them thoughts
Like,
going on at the same
doesn't
time?
Brittany
One
have
of you
handlers
5
for
seconds ago
this
you was
shit?
ready
Like,
to
doesn't
fight.
she
Now you
have
over here with
someone that she
touch up brush.
relies on
These are
to keep
problems.
her from embarrassing herself?
That costs money, Donovan.
Like,
She
at
got no
some
funds for
point-
that. That costs
At
money.
some point,
Handlers
someone's got
cost.
to say and do something,
No, they don't.
right?
No, they don't.
Harry West with the 5 New
You get
Zealand
what you pay for.
super
And she
chat.
not paying.
Says she's a classic example of how a girl can open her. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, guys. How a girl can open her mouth and go down 7 points out of 10. Dre Raven with a $2 super chat says, we need an old priest and a young priest. And with that,
For
my
what?
guests are here.
Okay, well, come
So let
on,
me go ahead and bring them up here. Give me one second.
Don't say them. Oh, you need a young priest. These young boys ain't putting up with this foolishness. These old niggas.
I guess
They keep
one
letting
is
the nonsense go
noticeably
on.
absent. Okay, there we go. All right, let me pull this up. All right. So there we are. So I am joined by Minister Jap and Coach Everett Overton. So what's going on, guys? How we feeling today?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you, man?
I'm doing
Jab, I'm
good, man.
D? Yeah. I've been watching the show. Good show so far.
Out of
Yeah,
order.
man.
It's really a shame. I heard what you just said. Doesn't she have somebody there to kind of look after her and
No.
some sort of representative? And this is a terrible look. I've actually known girls that have done this in the past. Many of them were in the bar life, bartenders,
yeah.
service industry. I remember one time, if you don't mind if I tell a quick story,
No, go
it'll
ahead.
take
You
me a
got it.
minute or two.
You got
I knew this one girl who came to my crib. She was very nice, sober, but she started drinking and she got extremely mean. She went to my bathroom and started squirting toothpaste all over the mirror. Like the bitch went crazy, man.
Wow.
How does everything require
some
alcohol?
People, depending on what they're taking, she could be on some opiates or something like that too. I
That's
don't think
where
it's
I'm at
just
with
the
it.
alcohol that she's
Men,
clearly
look,
just
people,
fucked.
look. Hold on, bro. Why does everything require alcohol? If you got to get loaded to do it, then it sounds like you really don't want to do it and you need to go sit down somewhere. Everything should not require you being in an altered state of mind. Especially sex. That being in a whole different mind frame and altered state, that defeats the whole purpose of even having sex in the first place. Maybe that's why y'all need KY and stimulants and all this other and what's that stuff, wet and Jello and syrup and all this other kind of stuff, because you ain't in your right mind to even get stuff flowing the way it should be. Y'all, it's sad. It's sad y'all out here living y'all lives in this manner. It's sad. It's sad. What old girl say? I weep for I weep for y'all because that child. I don't understand you all out here. That's like I dropped my back scratcher, y'all. I, mm, 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 mm. I can't even imagine. Let me not get on no tangent. We're gonna get back to this story he's talking about. But yeah, stay off the alcohol, stay off the drugs, stay off the everything. If you got to get loaded to do it, then that means you don't want to do it and you don't need to do it. You need to be in your right mind to remember what happened. I'm just saying.
Fucked up, man.
Yeah, she's stacking
And,
something, man.
It's a bad look. I mean, I know that for ratings, they said let's keep it going. But it's gonna
that makes them.
But I
trash.
don't think she could really fuck her reputation up any worse. I mean, you know, she's already.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, you're right. She, like bad news on her handlers, but. I mean, can it really get any worse for her? And I don't know. I think the answer at this point is definitely no. I don't think there's anything. I don't really think that there's anything that she can do really to sully her reputation anymore. So give me what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts here? And I'll let Jap finish eating because I've got my lunch waiting on me downstairs. It was a little bit late today.
I hear a little background noise. I don't know if somebody's got something on, or I hear a little something in the background. That could be me. I don't think so.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, it's gone. It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Wow, very good. Okay. So give me your initial thoughts on this whole Brittany Renner situation. So she gets up, she throws a water bottle at Shannon Briggs, former boxing champion. What are your initial thoughts? Why does this thing continue to happen, et cetera, et cetera?
Okay, so women have a good knack for sensing weakness. And I think she went in that room and could sense, based on how they were phrasing and asking questions to her, that they might have been like that she could get away with that behavior.
Right.
If that makes sense. Because if she came on this show, let's just say we invited her on and she was willing to come on.
None of that gonna be happening.
We would have checked that right away. You know what I mean? And she would have brought a different demeanor to us. So I think she got a feel for what they were like. Obviously, before she went on the show, and then
that's what you're saying.
Obviously on the show they served her up, gave her some alcohol. And clearly she's just not the type. I think she was blackout drunk, like meaning she was awake, but I've seen that before where people their eyes are open, but
nobody's
they're not there anymore. They're not there anymore. Yeah, so I've seen that. I've actually seen it in myself. I've known.
Why would you
when I
want
used to
to
drink in
be
the past,
around
when I took
folk
it a
like
little
that?
too far, and I started fighting with people in bars and shit. And that's why I stopped drinking. So I just think that she was blackout drunk at this point.
Oh wow,
she was blackout drunk.
So the lights were on. So it's your contention that the lights were on, but nobody's home. Jap, what are your thoughts on the Brittany Renner situation? Because this was Jap, this was a hell of an exhibition. I mean, it's still shocking to me. Like every time, and Jap, look, man, we've seen videos where women get checked by men, et cetera, et cetera. What are your thoughts on this whole Brittany Renner situation, man? Jap?
He ain't heard none of that.
Jap. Can Jap not hear us? Jap.
I don't think he realizes he's on the air, actually.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes it.
Somebody get him.
We do it live. Hold up. I'm gonna let Jap know we're on the air, man.
Please.
We do it live, guys.
He go in, y'all. He go all the way in.
Shout out to the chat room and the moderators. What's going on? How's everybody, man?
Because I mean, like the questions they were asking her were
Jap, what are we
trash.
doing?
Let's just be for real. They ain't ask her nothing deep. So again, what was the point of her?
I just texted him. He's got his notifications silenced. All right. Let me.
No, you don't. You got it.
All right. He's checking his phone now. All right, there we go. Okay. Yep, look at him. Oh, there it is. Did you see that? Yes, sir.
We live?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I thought you knew, bro.
I was trying to look for the link.
Oh my goodness.
We are exactly a minute early, man.
Yeah, we
Yes,
caught all of
yes,
that.
yes. Yeah, we are exactly a minute early. Yes, Jap was on time. I honestly thought you could hear
I
me.
told y'all the makeup pressure was gonna be the
What are
beginning
so
of
so
the,
so?
of
Give
the
me your
end
initial thoughts
for
on
this
this whole
foolishness.
situation, Jap. This whole Brittany Renner throwing shit at Shannon Briggs. Where are you at on this, man?
That was Shannon Briggs?
Shannon Briggs, the very same, bruh. That was him.
I spoke about it last night. I'm disappointed in men.
Okay.
Because everybody checked every man in the room except for checking her.
Yep.
She was out of pocket. She was out of line. She should have been kicked out. She should have been Frank Castle a long time ago before she got a chance to do any of that crap.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think she was basically set up to act a fool for their benefit, or is it the lack of masculinity and the lack of control that really let this escalate to this level? Y'all want to come up? We can chat about it. Feel free. I dropped the link. I think it's some of both. Because again, I don't know why they even had her on here. What does she have in common with Charleston White that the two of them need to be on the show together in the first place? Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what was the purpose? They haven't answered that question because I've seen in their, chat room, I was poking around. People have asked that, what was the point? But we've gotten no response to that. So I don't know. I think it's kind of could have been some setup that got out of hand. But let's see what else they think.
All right.
So I didn't appreciate the fact that the dudes were more at odds with each other than her. She was out of pocket, but I don't know, the situation, whether how they booked her or whatever, with the business aspect of it,
That's very interesting, Jet, because this is the clip down here, the one that I'm showing. That's the 8-minute clip. That's the only thing I saw. I wasn't aware of any other interaction between the men. Like, so you said that the guys were checking each other, but they didn't check her.
We're talking about the podcast with Brittany Renner was throwing the water, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The guys was like, yeah, calm down. We all family. Chill.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Telling everybody to, because the one guy was like, I'm not taking this. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he was just out of pocket. It was just like and you've been in Vegas. That's just like the typical drunk, crazy chick you got to kick out of a room in Vegas.
Yeah,
all the way out the bar.
Yep. Man. Oh my God, dude. Don't get me started. So now I got to go back to Stephen Proctor with the $5 super chat earlier. It says Charleston White was quick to talk shit about how Myron handles women on the podcast, and here he is letting a 304 get out of pocket. Typical blue pill. I disagreed with him, but I got to tell you, I stand corrected because, and it's interesting. You watch this stuff so much that sometimes things kind of do like slip past you, right? Like when Asian Doll was on Fresh and Fit and she was talking any old kind of way, and Myra's like, chill. And the dude in the back was like, no, ain't nobody got to chill. I was like, no, not your show. And this has actually happened to me twice. I had a non-black woman call me a bitch ass nigga on the air, but the host, the lead attorney, ended up checking me for calling her honey baby sweetie.
Oh shit. Lee, oh Lord, Lee, ain't Lee supposed to FAFO tomorrow? Lee, you gotta stop. This, yeah. We gonna work with Lee, but we gonna work with Lee. Can't Lee. That's 3 times this week. I say 3 strikes you out. That's 3 times this week. Your masculinity been called into question. I'm just saying. But we got VB. Let me go ahead and bring VB on up. How you doing, VB?
What's good?
What's good? What you think about all of this?
Well, it's like this, and I've been saying this. You got a lot of simps in this manosphere space. They like to pretend to be what they not. They try to reinvent themselves. So she sensed that when she walked into that room, and she turned into the bully. She bullied all of them. And
why was she there?
Oh, I have no clue. I've been asking that same question. I don't know why either one of them was there. What was Charleston doing there? What was Brittany doing there? I'm clueless. But they had no control over their show. They never got into the topic, whatever that was supposed to be. She just bullied it from the rip. And they just allowed her to do it. Because they're accustomed to being bullied that way by women. That wasn't the first time. She picked up on it.
But what? Okay, so I guess my question is, what happens? Because this can't be something that starts in adulthood. What happens in a man's upbringing that you get to the position where you just cool with being dominated and disrespected?
Because they've always been in that position. That's the gynocracy. They've always been used to being in a secondary role or in a submissive role. Their mamas did it. They aunties did it to them. All of the women in their life been doing it to them. You know, but like I said, you know, most men are betas. I keep saying that most men are betas. Alpha is a rare thing. And they just showed they show who they was. They were being true to themselves. And the only dude that had something to say was Shannon Briggs. Shout out to the champ. He was the only one. And then they tried to check him.
Yeah.
Like, really? Really? That's what we doing? And that's what the old boy just said just now. Same thing happened to him when he was on TLA show. TLA ain't checked the dude. I mean the chick. He checked dude.
Yeah, he don't check chicks.
Again, you see that behavior, but all of these guys are so masculine. They got all of this masculine advice and theory. But when it comes time to put it in practice, they uncomfortable doing it. They can't do it.
Okay. Well, let's see what else is gonna be said in this real quick, because they make some really good points later on. Well, coming up rather. So let's get into it.
See,
He checked me for that, and then of course I made an appearance on Adam Sosnick a couple of weeks ago. I had 3 or 4 women just berating me. Finally, when I clap back at the finally when I clap back at the end, he's like, "Oh, let's be respectful." So I can understand where you're coming from on that regard.
Hey,
go ahead.
You know why that is? I'm gonna tell you why that is. It's because this is the first time dudes are actually getting women to talk to them.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Exactly.
Like the lead attorney, he didn't get no bitches, bro. Nothing against him, but they don't get no bitches, man. And if they do, they're with him for his clout and his money, but they're not with him for no sex appeal. And that's nothing against him, but no woman is with the lead attorney for sex appeal. Just look at the dude. So what I'm saying is, if you see a dude protecting women like that on the internet, that's because this is some new type of energy that he's not used to. That energy.
And that's what I was talking about yesterday on the show. I was going. It was about the out of pocket bad bitches. The unchecked out of pocket bad bitches. And what I was saying is that we can't keep spewing this red pill stuff, and then when it's time to actually implement it, people freeze up, and I'm like, okay.
Pause that right there.
Okay.
Ain't that what I just said?
Yeah.
And I haven't heard this yet. This is my first time hearing this.
That's exactly what you said.
I've been saying this whole time, and these be the same dudes trying to give advice on these panels, and then I jump on the panel and shut it down. Like, what y'all talking about? But this is why I say the women ain't the problem. The biggest problem is these goofy dudes.
Okay.
They are our biggest problem.
Okay.
Because they encourage this behavior. Because then ain't never gonna be no consequences. She would have never did that in my presence. No. All of them dudes would have had to jump on me to get me to calm me down. And you seen me go off before. I don't get down with that. I do not get down with that, but because it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. We always talk about protecting women from themselves. Where was anybody protecting her from herself?
Exactly.
Where did that happen? What was the example of that? Isn't that one of the fundamental principles of the manosphere?
Supposed to be. I mean,
That
last
we're
time I
supposed to
heard.
be protectors and we're supposed to protect them from themselves. They let her act clear fool and they sitting there timid. And he put it on the line, like I said, because they not used to dealing with women. They don't have no experience with women. That's why I say body count don't matter. What matters is relationship count for the men and the women. So when you
Mm,
start, these dudes giving out advice and you start peeling the layers back and asking, well, what's your longest relationship? And by relationship, I ain't talking about hooking up. I'm talking about being in cooperation with a woman under the same roof. How long have you done it? Oh, 2 years, but you're 40.
mm. Okay.
Really? Really? You
Okay.
ain't got no experience. What you talking about?
Yeah, that sounds like no experience to me.
And then you're gonna try to give advice.
Okay.
Stop.
So let me ask you this, and anybody else who want to, come up, please feel free. Um,
Yeah,
these
Mona, baby, bring yourself up here, sweetie.
okay. So, for
No, I
these
love you,
these,
Simona. I'm sorry.
I know Mona's a sweetie. For these manosphere red pill wannabe dudes, do you think that they get on, saying, set up, saying, get these channels going and get on these panels? Do you think part of it is for them to get some attention?
That's exactly what it is. They just talking to be talking because they ain't used to being able to talk and anybody listen to them. So now that they reinventing themselves in this manosphere space, it's just like athletes. These athletes been in the gym all their life. Now they get a little bit of money. Now they hanging out in the club. It's a new experience to them. They're reinventing themselves, a la Zion Williams, a la Ja Morant, and many others in the past. It's a new experience, and they're trying to reinvent themselves and be something they not, and they uncomfortable with it. And that's why a lot of them are pretending to be passport bros. They not passport bros. They never had no experience with women to be even run into another country from women. And then when they get over into that other country, those women gonna see they simp asses come a mile away anyway. What was that dude that was on Lee's channel? That
You talking
dude
about Keanu?
Keanu,
I'm
yeah,
gonna have to go
that
pull
dude.
Keanu up because that right there, that was a cautionary tale. Like that, yeah. I'm gonna have to go pull Keanu up because that was, yeah, that was real talk right there.
And
That was a mess.
she not tough either, going back to what you said. She been fighting dudes. No, she ain't. She used to been able to bully dudes and the pretty girl privilege. She ain't
Mm,
never had the shit smacked out of her for talking too much from a man or a woman. She ain't never been in a fight.
okay.
It's all talk. Because if you've been in a couple of fights, you a little cautious about what you say. You're a little bit more cautious because it's always somebody. Every dog got his day. It's always somebody that can get you.
This is true.
But
This is true.
people who ain't never been in a fight, they always talking that tough talk.
Okay.
Always. Remember, hey, I tell the story. Remember when we was going out to dinner and your girl Kay, I tried to say, hey, you might need a jacket. She tried to flex on me on that
Yeah.
and what happened? I shut it down. You better get your girl.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah.
get her.
It went to the left real. Like I literally was in my bedroom putting on my shoes. Before I could get my shoes on and get outside, it had already popped off. It
And
had
I'm
popped
being a gentleman.
down that fast. Oh,
I'm being a gentleman in that scenario. I was being a gentleman. Hey, you want to seriously let you borrow a jacket? It's gonna be cold in a restaurant. And she got on, I don't need you to tell me what to do. And whoa, who you talking to like that inside the buck up on? I don't know who you used to talking to. And then the whole rest of the night, what? She was a kid.
and then we got to the restaurant. She talking about she was cold.
He didn't want to hug up and be close and stuff. Come here, man, if you don't get out of my face,
Yeah, gotta love it. I
kid.
be trying to work. I be trying to work with her. I be trying to, but she just don't want to let that. She don't want to let that hyena go. I be trying to work with her. Talking about some alpha female. No, ma'am. I be trying. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Huh? Go ahead.
And she always runs to simp type dudes. Why? Because she can have leverage over them. But me, she stay away from me on that level because she can't get no leverage. I make her uncomfortable when it, in that respect. That's what it's all about. And shout out to Crimson Cure. She said the same thing today. It's all about leverage. They deal with certain dudes because they know they can hold leverage over them.
Mm,
They don't want masculine men. They don't want men of value or men who know their value because they can't have leverage over those dudes. They can't. They she would have flashed her little coochie at me. I'd have been like, and I'd have
mm.
called out for it right then and there. Charleston White sitting there giggling like a little bitch. Sorry, but that's what he was doing. I hope he hear this too.
Mm. All right. So let me okay, so the dudes is on they trying to get attention. So the fact that they being bitched on camera, that does nothing to I mean, as we can see, that does nothing to wake them up. Like how do they reconcile it?
Yeah, I'm being a gentleman and I'm being chivalrous and
By letting
they'll
her sit there and act a fool and throw water?
well, they don't understand what chivalry is. See, chivalry ain't a man to a woman. Chivalry is man to man. It was the knights, how they respected each other. That's where
Mm-hmm.
chivalry comes from. It was their code, acting men to men. And then how they treated everybody else came secondary. But chivalry comes from the knights respecting each other and having their code. This is how men are going to behave. This is how men are going to operate. That's where chivalry comes from. They got it twisted. They don't know their history. Words matter. They
Okay.
like to use them words to deflect for their own poor behavior. You can't, I mean, come on now. We at a cookout. We going to let somebody just cut up at the cookout like this?
Nah, you can't do that over here.
Really? That's what we going to, hell, we shut a cookout down for your neighbors. We had the whole street shut down when they was
Well, this
parking
is true.
all over the place.
This is true.
In the yard and all on the sidewalk and what? Oh, we just what did they say to us? Oh,
They told me they was grieving. They
we
was
just
grieving.
grieving. We don't care. Grieve over there.
Yeah, for real. We was like, hell, we y'all go get to the damn funeral home,
And then when
start
you
just grieving
came out,
with us.
they
Yeah.
went to pop off. And then when I said something after you went back in the house, I was like, yo, y'all out of pocket. Nah, big bro, ain't no disrespect. Oh, all that tough guy we was talking a
Talking you
minute
was
ago.
doing.
And then
Mm-hmm.
old boy came up the street right after that with the pistol. And got real
Yeah,
quiet.
I
Remember?
forgot about dude. I forgot about with the yeah. So yeah, whatever was said on Facebook, he did. Yeah, he was like, oh no, we can have this
Yeah, this
conversation face to
Hidden
face.
Valley. I don't know where they think they at. This Hidden Valley. Y'all
Man,
obviously
this
ain't from here.
dude, he was around the corner in his house minding his own business, and they got the popping off. Lived across the, they was renting a house across the street from me, y'all, and they got the popping off and got into it with him on Facebook, and he was like, you know what, we can have this conversation face to face. I'm in my house minding my own. Y'all was
He
changing the
came
sheets on
down
my
here in some
bed,
flip
and I
flops.
I happened to see some. For
He walked
real, I
in
happened
his
to see
flip
some
flops.
flickering. You know, like was the sun reflect off like metal or jewelry or something. And I was like, "What is that?" I looked out the window. Old boy had his pistol, and he was like, so what y'all saying?" I was like, "Oh Lord, he had on gym shorts, a t. He had on no, it was wife beater. It was a
Yeah, the
black
wife
wife
beaters,
beater.
some
When
shorts,
last
and
time y'all
flip
seen
flops.
somebody with a black wife beater on? I knew then we was in trouble. I was like, this he's finna shoot everybody. But I said, but he looked like he got good aim, so I wasn't worried. I was on the porch. I was not worried because I said he got good aim, and he had that pistol. And that pistol was shining. I was like, yeah, he didn't oil that up. He ready to roll, and they went on in the house.
But see, people pretend to be hood. They pretend to be about a certain life, and they really not. They seen it on TV. They not about that in real life. And that's why I say all the time on my videos, I stay outside. I'm always making videos outside. You don't see these content creators that's supposed to be all about what they about
True,
outside. They
true.
ain't never outside unless they in their car somewhere.
Yeah, true.
They ain't
This is
out
true.
amongst the people. I mean, it's pretend. Is where I'm from. We call it fugazi. Shout out to Jersey. Bricks, but they don't know.
All
They
right.
don't know.
So when are the men gonna call out these fugazi content creators?
Hey, I be doing it. I mean, it's starting to happen. I mean, as the manosphere evolves, 1.0 was one thing, MGTOW and all of that. Then it became what we are in now, which is 2.0.
But isn't
Um,
it watered down with all
yeah,
these fake pretenders?
yeah. So then 3.0, you're gonna see a lot of it getting called out.
Okay.
2.0 is doxing. That's
That's
that's a
bitch
white
act.
boy. Yeah, that's a white boy thing. That doxing shit. You know, 3.0, people gonna start getting pulled up on. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. Okay. Well, let
People
me
gonna
stay
get
tuned.
pulled. People gonna
Let
start
me
getting
stay
watch. I'm
tuned.
calling it now. People gonna start getting pulled up because there'll be a lot of slick talking, and people know they wouldn't operate like this in real life, and they not used to even being around men, let alone women. They not used to being around a group of men because they talk too slick.
Hmm.
Like your IP address can't be traced. Come on now,
True.
watch. People gonna start getting pulled up on, or you're gonna, as this space grows, people get more known. People gonna start running into each other, especially in Atlanta. You know,
Hmm.
well, look at the rappers. That's what's happening in the rap game. People talk shit, try to play like they hood, and then somebody pay. Or somebody always watching. The streets is always watching. So, if somebody catch you slipping, you gonna start seeing content creators and the new rappers.
Okay.
We the new celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's gonna continue to grow. Same thing with Brittany. I'm wondering when Charleston wife gonna jump on it. I'm waiting for
Right.
that.
True.
I'm waiting for that one. Or his sister or somebody, man. You don't do my brother like that. And
Child.
then we gonna
Whatever.
be in the same restaurant. You gonna be acting like you big shit. And my sister see you in the rest. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
You
gonna
gonna handle that?
it's gonna get handled. I'm telling you, that's real hood. The hood got rules, and them rules ain't changed. But it take time for it to evolve. This space is still new, so
Mm.
you really don't got a lot of real street dudes on here. You got a couple, but not a lot. Just like rap was in the early '90s, late '80s, and then late '90s, the real thugs started coming up in there. You know,
Hmm.
and then it wasn't all of that boxing shit was out the window. Now it's gunplay now because you got dudes who live that life. That's what they really about in real life. They don't care about going to jail. So you gonna see the evolution. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen quickly, just like cell phones. 3G came in and we jumped to 4G very, very quickly after 3G.
This is true.
Very quickly. The internet moved faster than that.
Yep. Now we at 5. They talking about
And
6.
now we at 5. They already was planning 6. They was planning this in the early 2000s. We behind because hell, Korea and China they've been on 5G. So we a little
Hmm.
bit behind. But I mean, you always see an evolution in the industries, and when real street people get in there, people start getting separated. It
Hmm.
starts getting separated from the fake, and the real starts getting separated. And again, people get money, they want to start hanging out a little bit and be more visible. They not hanging out in the desert bunker, they visible and going to these events. Somebody gonna catch you at an event. They gonna remember the shit you talked a year ago or earlier
Hmm.
in the
Gonna be
year.
on and popping.
Yeah, what you say about me on your podcast 6 months ago? What was that? Watch. It's gonna happen. I'm
Okay.
calling it now. I'm the champ. I mean, I see this. And people don't want to talk because they don't live that life. They never seen. We always talk about accountability for women. These dudes ain't never been accountable. They've been able to run their mouth all their life and they ain't never been touched. People gonna start getting touched, man. I guarantee it. But they say you let them talk long enough, and Kevin used to say that you let them talk long enough, they're gonna expose themselves. That's why a lot of times Kevin would just shut up and let them talk, and people be like, "Why is he letting them talk?" Because they painting themselves into a corner. That's a salesman technique. Just let them paint themselves into a corner, and then come back and catch them when they all in that corner. So the same thing is going to start happening in this space.
Okay. All right, let's see what else he got. Let's see what else Jap got to talk about. Let's see.
Come on, Mona, where you at, baby? Come on now. Don't do me like that.
Wow. All right, let's roll on.
People are beautiful or because they got clout.
Yes.
Either way, I'm still the same because I'll cuss a bad. I will. That makes my day to cuss out a bad bitch.
Real shit.
Because
Damn,
a
y'all.
regular scrag, a Keisha, a Tasha, a fat bitch, that's easy work. The bitches that are actually you are attracted to and you're still able to give them the work that they deserve, you know what I'm saying? That speaks like, yo, you're really implementing this into your life, and I was disappointed with a lot of things. With I even spoke about it, God bless the dead, no disrespect to Kev, but I told him to his face. I didn't like how Nicki Minaj was able to run her mouth and say that, bitch ass niggas and you know what I'm saying? All that shit. I'm like, hey man, if we gonna speak this red pill shit when it's
We
time
got to go all
work,
the way, bro. Yes,
you
sir.
can't do all this training and punch on the bag and hit the speed bag, hit the heavy bag, and be in the gym, and then when the motherfucker run up on you, you want to talk. Like
I just said the same thing. Me and this dude on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
We on the same wavelength. I've never heard him speak before like this. And about this topic, man. We on the same wavelength.
All right. Yeah, Jap be on it. He be on it. He has no filter, no tolerance for
I
the
mean, and
bullshit.
it's shocking when you see this happen. I was shocked, not by her actions, by the men, so-called men in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the same type of dudes who talk that strong man, weak man arguments. Again, when it comes time to be about it, you ain't about it. Funny, man. It's just funny, man. Funny dudes, man. They goofy.
I mean, because I noticed that right off the bat. I was like, why are y'all letting this go on?
Yeah, like I said, Shannon Briggs is the only one. Like, y'all letting this go on. And this was somebody's house. She ain't just like they ain't in no studio. This is somebody like a room in their house. You the house. Come on.
But just like I said, when you you know what I'm saying, been able to get away with it forever and a day, this is what you do.
Yeah, she been having pretty privilege, and again, she's a predator. She's an apex predator. So she smell it on them. She smelled it soon as she walked into that room. She smelt it. She smelt it. The fear. They was literally scared of, actually, not literally, but actually scared of her. What she could do, what consequences they have. When you about that life, you ain't thinking about consequences. You like, yo, I got bail money, man. What you talking about?
Right.
What you talking about?
Bail ain't nothing but a thing. Well, like you said, shoot, most of them dudes already, you know what I'm saying, been to jail before. Ain't nothing deep.
Right. But let a man say something, they quick to try to play tough with that dude, Come on, man. You can't have it both ways. You gonna let this little girl, what's she, a $120?
Right.
How tall is she? 5'4"? Somebody should just shook the shit out of her ass.
Sit down
Calm
somewhere.
on down. They should have had security. We got to start acting more professional. When you doing, you trying to move to the next level, and you having guests on, you got to have security for your protection and theirs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, man. When that chick tried to flex on him, he was trying to fight her.
Yeah.
Like, nah. This whole show gonna end over. Nah. We wasn't playing that shit.
You talking about he was on Fresh and Fit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only episode of Fresh and Fit I have ever watched in its entirety. That's the
Yeah,
only
Tommy
only
was
one.
saying
And
that.
and it was because Tommy restreamed it when he was talking about what happened. That's the only one I've seen from
Yeah, because
beginning
he
to end.
told us when the chick was at his house with a friend and all this. See, we ain't
Mm-hmm.
know the background. We ain't know the context
Right.
behind.
Because he
And she
wasn't
was,
trying to deal with her. She wanted to get on and get all in the feelings.
and she kept tapping him under the table because they were sitting right next to each other. She kept
Yeah.
tapping.
Well, from what
I
they
didn't
say in the beginning was she wasn't even supposed to sit beside him, but she, saying pitched
know.
the fit and all that, and the girl was like, "I'll just sit over here."
Yeah, because she knew she was going to instigate it. I'd have been like, yo, you got one more time to tap me, yo. You got one more time. I'd have been like that. I don't know if you see the video that the white dude walked up on the black dude and he was like, yo,
Mm.
you get served. I'm going to step back. Matter of fact, I'm going to step back. And then the dude kept getting in his face. He's like, all right, I'm about to knock you the F out. And then the next thing you know, they cut to the dude got bloody nose.
Wow.
Oh, it was hilarious. I can't remember. I think it was Dr. Richie. I seen that on Dr. Richie, man.
Lord.
I was like,
Mm.
yo, that was funny, man. Shout out to whoever edited that video, because man, they was on point with it, man. They
Mm.
was on point with it. But
All
yeah,
right.
you got people who they've never been in a fight in their life. They never been in any kind of physical altercation, but they tough as hell. And shut the fuck up and what? What's up? What's up? That's bitch shit. Because girls don't talk like that. Tough girls don't talk like that. I seen tough girls who be ready to go right to the blows. They be ready to go to the blows. They don't care if it's a dude or another chick. I seen chicks who get down like that. They ready to. They ain't talking about what's up, what's up, what's up. Because if your mouth is open, you easy to get knocked out. Most people get knocked out when their mouth is open.
True.
That's why they
True.
always tell boxers, breathe through your nose. Breathe through your nose. Don't be trying to breathe through your mouth. You might mess around and get knocked out.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's see what else. See what else
yeah,
being
roll that.
said that we can work with in our everyday life.
This is the main bitch. This is the Goro of bitches.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
bitch needs to get checked for that shit, man. Calling us bitch ass niggas and y'all don't need to this, and that. You know, I get the whole fame and the whole, but other than that, though,
I agree 100%,
don't
man.
matter,
And
man.
this is why Shannon Briggs wouldn't let it go, because he was the one she disrespected. She hit him with the bottle of water, right? And I agree.
Yeah.
And listen, God rest Kevin's soul, but when he called Nicki Minaj a 9, I was like, whoa, Nicki Minaj ain't no goddamn 9, right? He even sat in front of Brittany Renner. He just didn't have the same teeth as he normally does. This doesn't mean Kevin is good or bad or whatever the case may be, but this just goes to show that checking bitches is not easy. I've checked my bitch. I've checked bitches on Fresh and Fit. I had to check a bitch at the
Damn, y'all
goddamn
checking
CME.
bitches?
I had to
Okay.
check her bitch ass at the CME. Some outside scraggle daggle wanted to come to our event, wanted to come to our heroes dinner. I said, get the fuck out of here. Like, this ain't no fucking free for all Miami yacht party. Get the fuck out of here. So this is why I cut ties with Sosnick, is because I was angry that he allowed those women to disrespect me the way they did, and then to turn around and act like for Natalia's approval, when she asked him, wait, he invited you to the wedding or the CME? Oh, I just got in. No, she said, you're going to the CME, you're going to the wedding. Adam says to her, I just got invited. I'm like, well, wait a minute, man. Like, we had a conversation about this about 2 weeks ago. Now, all of a sudden, no. That's why I had to cut ties with him, because he could not be trusted. You cannot trust men who are afraid to check bitches, because those men will turn on.
Now, see, thank you, Donovan. Now, see, I'm down for that. All of that right there. Yeah. Because them be them same snake ass dudes that when it come
Yep.
down to it, will try to slit your throat trying to better their situation. Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, Donovan speaking real talk on here. This real talk.
They scared. They be scared that they always think they got a shot with chicks. These type of dudes. So they thinking if they say something to anger her, then or anger
Their shot is gone.
they shot is gone. But they don't realize that the chick ain't respecting them no way, so your shot already gone. And the chick might even give you more attention or because
If
you
you
check
check
her.
her, true. I've
They
seen that.
don't realize that. They don't realize that. Because they testing this, they testing the waters, you know. That's what they
Hmm.
doing, you know. And then and I ain't gonna spill the beans because we ain't at that part of the video, but I'm gonna come back to that point. I'm gonna put it on a parking lot right now. The point I was about to make. I'm gonna wait until
Okay.
it's a certain part of the video, something gonna happen. I'm gonna bring it back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it back up.
All right. Well, let's see what's popping. What's we got about? Yeah.
On you. Those men will turn on you on the drop of a dime. Agree or disagree, EO?
I 1000% agree, man. 1000% agree. I talked about that on my show today, man.
Okay.
A guy who can't hold himself accountable or is two-faced, one way with you, another way with another person. Man,
Yeah,
you
not
can't
Two
trust them
Face.
at
I
all.
ain't heard that in a
I mean, you
minute.
could work with them maybe for a minute, knowing they're a piece of shit. But even then, you might have to just cut ties and just go the long route, and you'll get there eventually. But yeah, 100%.
And
Man. You can't
the
trust them
Bible
like that.
speaks about
Marriage
this.
causes divorce. I'll come to
The
Hmm.
Bible speaks about it. It's called being double-minded. Same thing, two-faced, double-minded.
Hmm.
Right, straddling the fence, playing devil's advocate, all of that kind of, what you stand on. And I give women advice all the time, man. Make sure your dudes you dealing with got a code. And he stands by whatever that code is, he stand by it. But dudes who and I understand what they were saying about Kevin, and I understand why Kevin did what he did. Nicki Minaj is a different kind of chick because of her celebrity. So Kevin was trying to grow his business. So he was gonna placate to her to get a lot of that traffic that she brings. She brings him a different audience. And that's why he said what he said. I don't think he really believed Nicki's a nine because Kevin's whole standard was fresh face out the shower. She wasn't a
Hmm.
fresh face. She wasn't a fresh face. Don't believe me. Go back and look at Nicki when she first came out, when she was in Brooklyn, sitting on the steps,
Hmm.
doing the interview, the underground
She was
interview.
cute back then.
She was cute, but she was fresh faced.
Yeah.
She wasn't all done up with the makeup, the lashes, and the body work and all of that. But I mean, let's stick to your stand. But I understand why he did what he did because that was a business decision. How many millions of people she got following her? He
Right.
wanted some of that. He wanted some of that. So we got to look at it from Kevin was also a businessman, and he wasn't going to fuck up the bag, as they say. He wasn't
Right.
going to do
Trying to
that.
check her. Yeah.
Trying to check her, and then he would have got more. He was already being attacked. They would have really been attacking him after that if he had said anything other than that to what he said to Nikki. Anything. Hell, you saw where Average at Best. He didn't even call the chick Average at Best. She called herself that, and you see what the flack he caught off of that.
True.
So you could imagine if he had said Nikki was anything less than a 9. He couldn't call her a 10. And he couldn't call her an 8 because Beyonce's an 8. So
I don't
what
agree,
was
but
it?
I don't agree with that. But
I mean, neither do I, but that was the standard, So he had to put her up there with Kelly Rowland by his scale, you know. I don't agree with Kelly Rowland as a 9 either, but whatever. Everybody got their own taste. Everybody got their own taste, but he was making a business decision. But you like again, a lot of this stuff is Bible. I'm always bringing out the scriptures, being double-minded, men standing upright. None of the men were upright. They was all hunched over,
hmm
ready to get pegged in their booties or whatever, because that's what metaphorically, that's what she was doing to him. And the only one that wasn't having it was Shannon. Everybody else was bending over like Rosario's boyfriend in Top 5, bending over.
Lord,
Shout out to Chris Rock.
Lord, you done took it back. All right,
Yeah,
let's
but
see what else gonna be
yeah.
said.
to you in a second, Jap. Marriage causes divorce with the $1 Rumble rant.
Child,
Says
marriage
PJ
causes divorce
Washington
be
should call
everywhere.
Child Protective Services and contact your attorney. Absolutely. Marriage causes divorce with another $2 Rumble rant. Says whoever marries her deserves to be divorced. EPARD. RIP to her future husband. Here's the gag. Brittany Renner is never going to be married again. She's never going to be married again. And if she
ain't never
is,
been
it's going to be a man that she does not really want to be with.
I don't
Jap,
think she was ever married before.
No, I don't think she's ever been married.
Yeah, because I think that she was like they were living together and it was like looking promising, but she still promised.
She messed it up.
You know what I'm saying?
Steve
So,
fumbled the
she's
bag.
gonna be
PJ wanted to
so
marry
it's not
her,
gonna be promising.
and Steve fumbled the
but-
bag.
Like I said, my problem is I don't like the fact that when a beautiful woman comes, like I don't know what holds guys back from telling these bitches the truth. You know? I don't know if it's the fame. I don't know if it's the fame.
Jap. Let me stop you right there, bro. Let me stop you right there. And I said this a while back. This is why most men can't do what we do. They ain't built like us, fam. They're just not built like us, man. Again, listen, not to bag on Adam Sosnick, but he is the quintessential example of a dude with no teeth. Listen, he was all good on the Michael.
See, I don't like what Donovan just did right there. Donovan ain't built like that. And I like Donovan, but now he's taking it too far. He ain't built like that. So that shit he do with them white girls ain't the same as doing it with a black girl. It ain't the same. So he's trying to flex a little bit and trying to put himself in the same category as Jap. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's that strong man, weak man shit. Yeah, we strong men over here, and them other dudes is weak. Stop, Donovan. Stop it right now. This ain't you out of character. Or am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I mean, that's what I picked up on. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I put him in the room with Big Keisha, Big Shirley. He will bitch up too.
How you gonna put him in the room with Baby D?
Put him in the room with Baby D or somebody and see what he talking about. Yeah, that ain't the same as dealing with Becky. What's the girl name he deal with? Dana or whatever?
Devin.
Yep. Exactly. Devin. Come on, stop, dude. And he been dealing with chicks like that all his life. He ain't never been with no real chick. Stop. Let's cut the cap. I'm calling cap on that. Okay. Donovan.
All right, let's see what else he got popping.
On Michael Certain in Las Vegas because that wasn't his show. But what you got to understand is that most men ain't built like us, Jap. Most men ain't built like guys like me, you, and EO. We are quick to check a bitch, and people have seen us check bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've broken some bitchy fucking females. You got to understand, Jap, some guys, it's just not in them and probably never will be. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. I didn't know about the whole situation with you guys, but like my whole thing is like if I see it, it just makes my blood boil. Like
yes,
like to see chick like I don't like chicks talking too goddamn much because it's like I'm really starting to add like a lot of these YouTube chicks and they run around here utilizing our talking points. I want to just start asking, man. Okay, yeah, that's great. Where did you get it from? You know what I'm saying? Because you won't come with a bunch of divine wisdom to where you need to be sitting around here trying to teach guys, and these bitches are running around here talking too much, and these bitches are getting pedestalized. You know what I'm saying? Instead of not being the students that they need to be. They need to be students at this point because a lot of these chicks are running their mouths, and then we got these so-called red pill guys giving them the avenue to check us for checking them. And that's just not how this shit goes. I don't take shit like as long as I'm a man and you're a woman, you gonna always be beneath me.
Real shit.
You know? And that's just how I'm living. I don't really take women's words too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can chime in, but enough's enough. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with the way that woman was moving at that podcast, first of all, you're disrespecting the podcast.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
Absolutely.
You're getting out of here. I just could not take that shit, man. It was just it was cringe, man.
It was blood boiling. And it's interesting because I had to put myself in, and again, I say it again. There's a guy who super chatted and I legitimized her behavior, Charleston White's behavior, by saying, hey, look, man, she's a walking viral moment, blah, 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 blah. Those things may be true, but that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it tolerable. And it's easy for me to sit here and say, well, it's for the viral moment. I'm not Shannon Briggs. I didn't get hit. I didn't get hit with a bottle of water as a fucking heavyweight or as a former boxing champion of the world.
Chime in on that one.
But I've been in that situation.
Go ahead.
And see, we always talk about women can be bought, and everybody got a price. So when you let women like her do that, you basically saying y'all niggas could be bought because you worried about the consequences. You worried about whether you're gonna get enough clicks and views off of it. And you
So you saying that was the clicks and the views and the, you know what I'm saying, the, you know what I'm saying, 15 minutes of fame, that was their price for bitching up, letting her do what she wanted to do.
Yeah, they sold out. They sold out. They sold their manhood for
some clicks and views.
For some clicks and views. That's what they did. Bitch ass niggas. That's bitch nigga. I would have never, just like they just said, man. You disrespecting the podcast. You disrespecting my house. You disrespecting us as men. That has consequences because now other women are gonna get inspired by this. Because they're not on the manosphere, but they're gonna see her. Yeah. Brittany told them niggas, she showed them niggas what was up. They don't know what how the manosphere is reacting to this. That people are giving pushback. They're never gonna see the pushback, but they're gonna see the viral moment of her. Yeah, Brittany went up there and handled them niggas, didn't she? That's how you need to do them. And then they're gonna run across me. They're gonna run across the champ, and I'm gonna put their ass in the Cobra clutch. Nah, and then they're gonna be all horrified. You know, I can't believe it. I can't believe you said that. I can't believe it. I ain't talking about physically putting them in the Cobra clutch. I'm talking about metaphorically putting them in that Cobra clutch. They ain't gonna know. They don't know how to react. They don't know how to react. And when they get around somebody who it don't surprise. I grew up in a house full of women. None of this surprise me. I done seen women get out of pocket all my life. So like I said, my reaction is I'm surprised at the dudes. That's who I'm surprised at.
I have to say I am as well.
And that makes it harder for other men because again, you allowed yourselves to be weaponized against you. That's guerrilla warfare. That's what that is using your own weapons against using the enemy's weapons against them. So that's why they try to adopt manosphere talking points and try to throw it back on men. And all of a sudden, everybody talking about statistics and data. How many years have I been talking about statistics and data? 20 at least.
True. Yeah.
Come on. That's why I've been go to my channel. I've been reposting old videos. So they always give Kevin credit for stuff because they're new to stuff. I've been saying stuff. Been dropping bars, been doing it, going back decade on with videos, at least a decade with the videos. It ain't new. I'm from an older version of the Matrix. I ain't from this new version. That's why I'm beyond that red pill, blue pill shit. I'm beyond that. I'm before that. That's the new Matrix. These new dudes is on new shit. I don't know what they on, man.
I don't think they know what they on.
Well, they just regurgitating what they hear. They don't understand what they're saying. They're just regurgitating it themselves. They're doing what the women are doing. They just regurgitating shit to each other and they don't fully understand it. They hear a talking point. It's like you saw this on cable news. The Republicans do this. The Democrats do that. They get a talking point, then everybody starts repeating it, and they don't even understand what they're talking about. Antifa, or liberal. White people use the word liberal like it's a cuss word. It don't mean nothing to black people. You can call us liberal or whatever all day because we don't care. But white people, that's a cuss word.
Yeah, that's serious.
You freaking liberal. That's like calling somebody an MF or something to them in their word. But that's the kind of same thing that's going on in this manosphere where the jargon is being developed and people are learning how to articulate certain things, but they don't understand what they're articulating. Same thing with feminism. They don't understand. They think certain things is feminism, but it ain't.
But it's not.
It's womanism. It ain't feminism. It's womanism, but they don't understand the difference between the two. So they
Well, a
think
lot
it's
of them haven't even heard of womanism.
and it's part classism too. They don't
Yeah,
understand.
they don't know what that is.
They don't understand these things. See, we put, and I was listening. I'm sorry to take up this time, but I was listening to Charlemagne the God. I listen to him sometimes, and
I can't.
the system. In his mind, the system is just one big circle, and you write the system in the middle of it. And that's we're being oppressed by the system. You know, but he don't understand it ain't one big circle. It's a lot of
it's a bunch of pieces that come together
that
to make a
connect and
circle.
intersect.
Ball,
And
he dumb.
it's 1,000 circles.
Yeah, he
But
dumb.
he don't understand that. And that same thing with the ninjas on the opposite side of that argument. Oh, racism isn't here. You can do what you want. No, you can't.
Yeah, it's limits to what you can do.
What world do you live in? No, you can't. Do I think all our black people's problems is quote unquote
Racism? No.
I don't think that. I think a
But
lot
you
of our
know what?
problems.
Let's hang on to that because we still got to break down that whole Breakfast Club situation.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to
All
take
right.
us on
So
this
you know
tangent.
what? Let's go ahead and because
Go ahead, run it.
we almost at 2 hours on this, so let's go ahead and press pause, and we're gonna as we say in the legal world, we're gonna reconvene tomorrow, and we're gonna go ahead and tie up these loose ends. That work for you?
Yeah, I could do it tomorrow because I'm not going to the wake. So yeah, I can do it tomorrow.
Okay. All right. We'll get on a little early so we can tackle these issues. But yeah, like they as this continues to go on because it's not a whole lot more left to it. About 45 minutes or so. They really get into, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the manosphere space and these weak ass, no backbone having ass dudes. And then I mean, because I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. But Brittany, you I can't even say you made us look bad as a woman because this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. You continuously out here, you acting like you ain't got no sense, continuously pushing the envelope, but then you know what I'm saying, when you don't get the desired result, then you want to come back and scream about how you was the victim and how you got done wrong and we didn't understand and nobody came to support you and all of this and all of that and woo, woo, woo. It's all about what didn't happen for you instead of what you actually did. So this is gonna be interesting to see how she's gonna continue on because I don't think there's any recovery from throwing your cat, you know what I'm saying, this presenting it like on a platter. Here I am to a room full of men on camera. I don't think there's any recovery from that. So we'll just see what happens to Brittany.
I
Like
mean, come on. What are we going back to? Sharon Stone and Sliver? That's where she got that from. I mean, come on.
that was Basic Instinct when she broke
Basic
out like
Instinct.
that in front of Michael Douglas. That was on the
Yeah,
other night. Yeah, that was
right.
Basic Instinct, child. But the thing is, he was wanting her. Ain't wasn't none of them in that want Brittany.
Now they wanted. They do. That's the thing. They did. That's their motivation. They all in the back of their mind thinking, "Oh, I might have a shot at this." They ain't trying to be with her, but yeah, they want to smash her. She's a gorgeous woman. She is gorgeous. She got a nice little body. She's very pretty. Somebody says she's racially ambiguous, but she's not. She's
How is
clearly
that
white.
possible?
Yeah,
Right.
they say that about anybody that's light skinned. They stupid. She ain't that light.
No,
She is not that light. She about my mama complexion and
right. My
Joyce's
grandma was
complexion.
lighter than that. Let's
Right,
be
yeah,
for
come
real.
on.
Jap lighter than that.
Exactly. So I mean, she ain't racially ambiguous.
Mm-mm.
Ain't nothing about her racially ambiguous. I mean, but
Mm-mm.
she's a pretty girl. She's
Mm-hmm.
pretty. I give her that. But again, like somebody said earlier on this podcast, they're not used to turning that. They're not used to being in the presence of a real pretty woman. See, and that's why these dudes, their
I don't even
standard.
think. I think it's women. Period. Some of these
Well,
dudes,
it's
it's
women,
women. Period.
period. And a woman as pretty as her is rare to them.
Mm.
Is extremely rare to them. So it blows their minds. They're uncomfortable. They don't know how to react in that situation. So that's come on, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Men got issues that we got to work out, and this is an example of that. Unfortunately, they key a lot of these content creators are keying in on her bad behavior. What about the
Mm.
men's bad behavior? Because that was worse, and that was more
Yeah.
damaging. What she did
Yeah.
wasn't even surprising, and then
Yeah.
she was
Because
with
we've
that little
seen that.
baby voice. There wasn't nothing mentally wrong with her. She was consciously doing that because she's used to mommying dudes.
Mm-hmm.
She's used to sunning them. So that's why she kept going to that voice. That's how she used to talk in the men. Because it ain't none of them like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I would have said, like, why are you talking like that? That's what I would have said. Why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I would have called it out. She did so much they didn't challenge none of it. And that's why she felt and she got bolder and bolder as it went on.
She did.
She was like charging up almost. And you felt the force in herself to get revved up and amped up. She was amping up because she sensed their weakness. It was like blood in the water. She was like a shark. She's a predator. And predators, they know their prey. That's one thing about predators. She wasn't surprised by their actions. See, but if you had thrown me in the room with her, I'd have thrown her off a game because she would have known. She would be like, whoa, I ain't used to a dude reacting to me like this. Because I ain't impressed
Right.
with
What happened?
I ain't how old is she?
I think 31.
I ain't impressed by a little dollar store coochie. Like I said in the comments earlier, chicks like that, they always put it on display. Cheap shit is always on. It ain't top shelf. It's right there in front. Top shelf be hard for you to get to. You might have to help somebody, reach it for you. If you ain't
True.
tall.
Yeah. You got to go in the back.
You might have to, it's under lock and key. You gotta get the Richard Hennessy ain't where the regular Hennessy's at. You know,
Exactly.
that kind of thing. They don't know. They used to buy, getting regular Hennessy. They don't even know about Richard
Yeah.
Hennessy.
Standing in line with the rest of the niggas.
Right.
Meanwhile, we in the back.
We got to get the manager's key. We got to
Mm-hmm.
get, everybody ain't even got the key. It ain't kept at the register. You got to get somebody out the back to come up front to unlock this special shit, and your money better be right.
Right.
She ain't quality.
Mm-hmm.
She's used to being low value. And that's what she didn't realize about herself. Like, she's being low value. You're operating low value. Just stripper behavior. That's something you expect to see at a strip club.
True.
That's her behavior. But you can't take a chick like that and put her into a professional environment. That's why she ran from PJ. Because she would have been required to be professional in the circles that he was running in. And that scared her. It took her out of her comfort zone, and she fumbled the bag. Come on, always be ABC, always be closing. That's basics. She couldn't close the deal, and it was handed to her on a platter. All she had to do is shut the fuck up.
Nah.
She couldn't do it.
Yeah, because that was her not being in control. She wasn't do that.
Yeah, she was out. She wants to be in control. She wants leverage. It's always about leverage. That's why she would rather. And if she gets a dude, it's gonna be a low quality dude. She's never gonna do. PJ was her best. She's never gonna go above.
But what Kevin say? You never go above your baby daddy.
Nope. It's a rare thing. The probability of it happening is so low. So low. You can go up, but but that coming down is hard. That's what Steve Harvey's wife is about to find out. See, she upgraded. She went from drug dealer to Steve Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
where she go from here? It's all downhill.
I don't think she's gonna have to go nowhere. See, Steve so far gone.
Well, he done too. I mean, they both done. I mean, that's the detriment of women like that. They burn the ship. They burn the ship while they still on it.
Cause see,
You know?
that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He doing all of this. Somebody was talking about that the other night. I can't. I think nope. That's what it was. It was Donovan Sharpe. It was his show the day before. He had Coach EO and Minister Jap on. We might have to talk about that one too.
Mhm.
And he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, Steve is, you know what I'm saying, definitely afraid of, you know what I'm saying, losing the bag, because if he lose the bag, she gonna be gone. But I'm like, she gonna be the reason he lose the bag. She
They
she
don't,
she fucking up
they
the
don't
brand.
care. They will burn right. They'll burn it all down. Like the Joker said, or like not the Joker, but like Alfred said to Batman. He said some people just want to see the world burn. They like moths to a
Hmm.
they like moths to a flame. They just want to they'll run right into it. That's those type of people. That's what she did. She she didn't add any value to her, but in her mind, she got to win in her mind. And I don't give a fuck what they think. She's one of because she got people gonna be supporting her. There's a group of people out here, women and men, who are gonna support what she did,
Hmm.
and she gonna feed off of that. And it's sad. It's sad because everybody wants to be an individual. Nobody wants to think about the group brand. Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. What they eat don't make me. That kind of
Hmm.
talk.
But it does.
But it
The,
does.
right, because if they provide you with what you eating,
Group norms
y'all eating
matter.
the same thing.
Group norms matter. And that's what
Hmm.
they don't understand in psychology. There's a thing called a group norm. What's normal for the group.
Hmm.
And this bad behavior, she couldn't let all of these other chicks have been acting bad lately. She couldn't let them upstage her.
Not at all.
The chick in Italy, the chick in Dubai,
Hmm.
Glorilla, whatever the hell that bitch name
Yep,
is.
chicken Jamaica.
Chickens. I mean, there's a bunch of oh no, I gotta get some of that. That's what she's sitting around thinking. Oh no, they forgot about me. They talking about I
Hmm.
look good. Them.
Hmm. Let me show y'all how it's done.
Right. So she came on there with that purpose. That's why she went on that small podcast because she knew it would go viral, no matter what podcast she went on. But why not start your
Hmm.
own podcast if you really got something to talk about?
Exactly. Well, she
She
don't
got
have
this
anything to talk about. And apparently these two dudes ain't had nothing to talk about, which is why they had to go get her.
exactly. I'm again. We trying to figure out the topic. I can't even guess. I don't know what Charleston got to talk about.
No,
What,
he just
what,
like, but he did some kind of celebrity and I don't know how he a celebrity, but some kind of
he,
boxing match or some yin yang. Um,
he internet famous. And that's what I'm saying. That we're becoming us content creators are becoming new celebrities. We in the early stages of it. We in the early stages
mhm.
of it. But a lot of people are getting exposed, man. A lot of people getting exposed for being goofy, man. And again, I love the lead, but he goofy, man. He ain't never, know, he's not that dude. He ain't never been that dude. He just got American Express card. Come on, dude. What? Come on, man. You're a
Well,
lawyer. You should have been had that.
yeah, he's gonna get educated tomorrow on Real Bravado on the Real Bravado network. Yeah, because tomorrow is gonna be our first installment of Fuck Around and Find Out Friday. So yeah,
Mm.
we're gonna start out with
Oh, I'm
educating
gonna
the
check
lead.
that out. RBN,
So yeah,
shout out.
definitely, yeah,
Shout out to
definitely.
RBN. He was in the
Y'all
chat earlier.
come on through.
Subscribe. I
I will
dropped the
be
link.
there. I
The
gotta
link
support.
for y'all. Subscribe.
Yes, and yeah, definitely go ahead and support everybody who's on here. You know, we all support each other.
Yeah, I
Like,
dropped
share,
everybody's link that
subscribe.
I saw. I apologize if I missed anybody.
Yeah,
Everybody that I saw, I dropped their links.
appreciate that. Yeah, you handling business. So yeah,
Yeah,
but we gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But we will definitely. I'll be back tomorrow. I got a couple videos gonna drop during the day. I'm gonna be in and out. I'm off. I'm off till Tuesday. Yay me, because I don't like my job. In case y'all didn't know.
Damn.
Um, well,
You
you
still
already
mess with
know.
You better shut up, or you might have a fan that's up there at your job. They a fan of yours, and they wait. Wait a minute. What she
They
just
already
say?
know. They know. They don't like none of that nonsense. I don't like any of that. They know I am not a fan.
God, if you
Mm,
about that life, then I ain't mad at you because I'm about that life too. So hey,
I'm just
I
saying.
see. Shout out to Charlotte Kimmy. I said what I said.
Exactly. Cause
Said
y'all
what
not
I
gonna you're not gonna shout out to messing with Sean, big sis bestie. You're not gonna tell me. I'm finna tell y'all I
said.
can't stand this. Okay? And that's what it is.
No doubt.
And that's what it is. I'm
We
not a
got to
fan.
get control over it. Like I said, we got to move into this 3.0 soon, man, because I'm sick of 2.0. I'm sick of the goofiness, man.
Yeah, yeah, cause the whole thing's getting it's getting watered down. It's been watered down. And the respect is not where it needs to be because you can't really tell the the the
The
real from
real
the
from the
fake.
fake. Yeah. And it's like we can't even operate like we make ourselves look bad. It's like everybody trying to be tough and be something they not, keyboard gangsters and all of that. And,
Mm,
and, and they just not about that. They not about it. They say goofy. Once you start peeling the layers back, you let them talk long enough, you'll hear it come out. And I've been talking, like I said, on this internet for quite some time since the
yes, you
beginning.
have.
When my videos are consistent, I saying the same things. I ain't backtrack nothing I've ever said. Still, fuck your feelings. I don't care who asked me about that.
And good
Me,
FYO.
yeah, you
Mm,
too.
yeah, you know
Everybody
me.
think they get a pass on it. Nope, you too. But yeah, but yeah, good show, man. It's a great topic.
I appreciate
Glad,
that.
glad you gave me the opportunity to come up here and speak. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, anytime. Like I said, we gonna keep the train rolling because I'm really and I think well, no, I know in conversations I've had, you know what I'm saying, with my sister, like the lack of masculinity and confidence in black men and it's running the gamut. It's running old, young, in between,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, high value, non high value. Like it's just married, single. Like some of the stuff she's talking about some of her married coworkers. Oh Jesus.
Well, a lot of these dudes ain't even high value. They just high earners.
Right.
They're not high value. They got a couple of coins, and
Right. Child, yeah. Mm. It's pitiful. I'm like, they did what? She said what? What happened? Like, I'm like, y'all just you getting punked. Like,
it be
that's
all day long, and they get punked all day. Look at Tyrese bitch ass,
man, yo, I'm so Tyrese. Tyrese, if you listening, listen to me. Tyrese. Let that bitch go.
and he had
Let
the
her
nerve to talk
go.
about this. She ain't never gonna find this alpha energy, nigga. This ain't alpha
Yeah,
energy. You
you
are
ain't
not
nowhere close
alpha.
to be. The minute they tell you they alpha, they ain't nowhere near being no alpha.
They
Like
said it
I
best on Fast and Furious. You're not an alpha. You're a joker.
seriously, because I'm like, are you for real? Like, did you catch my live earlier with the wedding vows?
Nah.
Hold up, let me real quick. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I just want you to tell me what you think about this. I ain't gonna say nothing. Just hold on.
How many people you got? Any comments or anything?
I ain't even gonna put a hold on live.
Yeah, I got up
Wait a
to
minute.
like 15 people at one point. I was like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing a little something. Hang on. Make sure I got this. I got this together. Let's see if it's gonna. Because I ain't never in my life. I ain't never in my life. Not never. When I tell you, I ain't never. I ain't never. Ain't no way. I don't know anybody where this would have been able to take place. I just I don't know. Hold on.
This ain't the one where when they got to the love and obey part. She couldn't say it.
This something
Say
else.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peep this. Peep this. I ain't never. Just What's funny? You see his homeboy in the back.
Nah, I really didn't hear. I heard laughing, but I ain't really
You know what I
hear.
mean? He doesn't say anything. So they standing there. They, you know what I'm saying? They get to where she getting ready to read her vows, and
Yeah.
she's got them written down, and she opens it up, and she blows. I guess it was baby powder, but it was supposed to symbolize dust, because apparently they've been together 15 years before they got to the altar. So she
Oh
opens
Lord.
it up and blows the damn dust off, and this goofy ass nigga is sitting. He's standing there like, oh, but his boy in the back looking like, we gonna leave. Keep in mind that, like, black men, like, how
These
many
dudes
L's y'all gonna
get
take?
clowned at the altar, man.
And,
They
and
get
she and she and
clowned at
she
the
white.
altar.
And she white. So I don't want to hear nothing about no sisters not giving y'all no respect because she white and she a big white girl.
Well, they empowering them. They were empowering these especially the fat white girls. They empowering them because
Like,
they always been they've been deep. They go back in the hood like bucket seats. They always been in the hood. Fat white girls. And skinny dudes. They always
I
find
mean, I mean, this nigga corny as hell. Like his boy in the back looking like, uh,
these.
we finna roll out.
Mm, yeah.
And he's standing there. I'm like, where's your mama?
I would
Where
have
your
rejected.
daddy?
I'd have snatched my dude up here. Let's go, man. I'd have verbalized
Seriously
it.
though, you know what I would have done. You
Let's go.
already know.
Let's go on with this. Nah, we got to go, man. If you ain't roll, I'm leaving. You leaving with me? What we doing?
Right. What's
What
happening?
you doing? You roll with me because no.
Mm-mm.
We
Mm-mm.
got to go
Hell no. And my thing is, what's up with the pastor? The pastor punk.
again. All of that, man. You pointed out all of that. No, absolutely not. Like I said, the other clip was the chick when the pastor was reading, reciting the wedding vows, and
Mm-hmm.
he get to the obey part, and she wouldn't say it. She
Yeah.
repeated everything but that. And
But
talking
that.
about we
Mm-hmm.
ain't covetous we ain't
Yes, we
covetous in
did.
counseling. He was, yes, we did.
Right. Yes, we did.
Come on
And then
now.
the part about being broke. Like she didn't want to hear that either.
Mm.
Catch that part?
Nah, I ain't catch that part, but shit, I was shocked
Yeah.
when you first
There's a
started.
couple. Yeah, a couple things she didn't want to hear about. I'm like,
And then the dude's just sitting there looking goofy.
mm-hmm.
At least in that one I'm talking about, at least the pastor said something. He gave us some push.
Exactly.
I'd
Yeah.
have shut the whole wedding. Now I'm like, wait a minute, now you lying.
Right.
Now you up here
Exactly.
lying on your wedding day.
Oh, that's what
So
he said. He said that's what he said. He said, you know that ain't true. You know we talked about this.
yeah, because he's trying to get the pastor co-sign on the shit in front of everybody.
No, I'm
No.
saying that's what the pastor said.
That's what I'm
When she
saying. I know. Yeah,
Yeah, mm-mm.
he took a
Mm-mm.
certain offense to that. Like, wait a minute, you trying to get me to go back on my word? Like I ain't
Child.
covered this with y'all.
Right. Mm-mm. Should have been like, you know what, y'all, thank y'all for coming out. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, God
Mm-mm. This
bless.
is
Good night. Be
done.
on some Russell Simmons.
Yeah, it's some Russell Simmons show.
Yeah,
We'll shout out to Russ.
God bless.
Yeah.
Good night.
Mm-mm. We done. I'm like, yeah, this whole ceremony null and void.
I'd have been there. That's all Russell said every time. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. I'd walk right on out after that.
It's straight with one of them bridesmaids. Y'all don't know about me. Petty would have kicked in. I'd
No
have been
doubt.
petty Paul that day. What? Roll right on up
Did
out
you
of
see
there.
the one where the dude got caught in the limousine at the wedding with the bridesmaid?
Mm-hmm. No, did you see the one when the bride got caught? She got caught with her ex in the limo.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, everybody looking for her, and the sister, she was one, you know what I'm saying, one of the I guess she was the your maid of honor or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess she had figured out what was going on, and she was trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, the groom from going over to the car. She was like, let me go get her, let me go get her. And he
Yeah.
was like, man, he was like, don't try to cover for her, don't try to cover for her, where she at. Man, he had figured out, y'all
Wow.
got to do better. Yeah, she in there with the dude, and then, you know what I'm saying, after old boy was like, yeah, we ain't nothing, he left. Like, while they was arguing, and she was like, you know what I'm saying, don't do this, I ain't mean it. Dude was gone. When they camera back around, he was gone.
Wow.
And he was like, I was
What
just
a
trying to
lot of
get.
women don't realize is guys, they would do things just to be petty, just to say they did it to another dude. Yeah, I F
Mhm.
that chick on her wedding day. Just to
Mhm.
have them bragging rights. It don't
Mhm.
even be about you as the woman. It's just about being able to say they did that thing.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of married women don't realize, Then you break up with your husband, all them dudes you was cheating with ain't nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Because they
Nowhere.
just wanted to be able to say, "Oh yeah, I got this married chick, I'm smashing her." They just want to be able to say they did that thing.
Mhm.
That's all it be about, bragging rights. It don't even be about the chick.
Not at all.
Because if the dude really cared about you, he wouldn't even let you get that far. Like, why
With
you
no
mad
right,
at him?
with nobody else.
Why you mad
Exactly.
at him? I'm here for you. Listen, you ain't got to be with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But they
Mhm.
ain't never gonna say that because they really don't want the responsibility that come along with wifing you. They don't want to do that. They don't want to replace your husband or replace your fiance. Nah, they
Mhm.
want you to keep going back to them. They want to get free coochie.
Right. They want all they want the honey, but they don't want to have to go up to the beehive.
All
Mhm.
right. And that's why a lot of dudes mess with married chicks or chicks who already got a man.
Mhm.
That's dirty macking. That's what they call that. That's all that is dirty macking.
Yeah, that's pitiful. That
And
is
doing it behind another
pitiful.
man back. If you was such a man, yo, do it in front of the man face. Yo, I'm gonna take your chick from you. Now, if you would do
Exactly.
that, I ain't mad at you.
Right.
Now, if you came out and said
But you
that, hey,
you let it be known. You
you
let it
let it
be
be
known.
known. I'm coming for what you got, bro. I'm
Mhm.
coming for it. It ain't even about no fighting and shit. I'm coming for it. Hey, I'd be like, hey, let the best man win. That's what I would say. Or me,
Right.
if I'm already married to her, hey, if you can get a keeper,
Mhm.
that's where I'm at with it. But that's that dirty mac, and a lot of girls fall for that. They fall for that because your adrenaline is higher and everything is intensified when you doing wrong shit like that. You know it's wrong.
Mhm.
That's why you sneaking and doing it. But that's what the thrill is. And that's why
Right.
it
It
seems
potentially get
better.
caught. So then after you get caught, it ain't good no more.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's what they do.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yep.
Yep. You very selly see a chick cheat and end up with that dude she cheated with.
Yeah. That's
You don't
real.
see that
So
too
if
often.
they do it, they ain't together long.
No, not long. Not for no long period of time at all. Not at all. But they fall for it. Some dudes only purposely target women with men.
Yeah.
Some women do that too for the same exact reason. They only want to fuck your husband or they want to fuck their home girl, dude or whatever,
Yeah.
just to be petty. I ain't like that bitch anyway. But why you ain't telling you ain't like her? All this time you been up smiling up in her
Exactly. Running
face.
up and up like you was her, yeah, like you was her
Right.
friend. Yeah.
Saying like you was her friend. Dirty Mac.
Mhm.
That's all dirty macking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then telling secrets to the dude that the girl told you in confidence. You using her secrets to get her dude. You
Mhm.
know, yeah, man. Oh, that's my
Yeah, but
brother. Your man is my brother. That brother talk. Nah,
mhm.
you trying to slip right on in there.
Right. Well, I be loving it when that shit be backfiring. They be doing all that, and the dude done figured out what's going on.
Yeah,
That'd be my favorite.
that's crazy, man.
Mhm.
It's friggin' in, but they gonna start getting killed. I know you're trying to close out, but people gonna start really getting hurt because they bringing kids into it. And people, y'all, women always want men to express their emotional. Men are very emotional when it comes to their kids. And you
Mm-hmm.
playing with fire when you start doing that. You playing with fire. Men gonna stop getting tired of this fake paternities. You knew it wasn't my baby, but you let me think it was my baby for 8 years and the baby 9 years old,
Paternity
and
fraud gonna yep, that's gonna get a lot of hoes in trouble.
people gonna start getting killed because they're tired of going through the courts because you ain't getting no relief in the court system. So
True.
dudes gonna start taking it in their own hands.
Yeah, that's not gonna be good at all.
Man, you don't play with men's kids and all of that. But they can't be honest. Like, and that you could tell because the only group of women that says this. To be honest, I've
Ooh,
only heard
Lord.
I've only heard black women say that. I never hear no other women say that unless they're trying to be black.
Mm-hmm.
But because why do they say that? Because they a lie is what they always thinking of first. They don't they don't exist in truth. That's why you it's such a dumb statement. No, bitch, I want you to lie.
Exactly.
No, why would I want you to lie? To be honest, no, lie. It's so stupid.
Uh, mm,
It's so
be
stupid.
doing a lot. We supposed to be doing a lot.
Yeah, it's always a lie. They live in lies. They wake up and look in the mirror and it's a lie. They put a lie on their face. So they lie to themselves. You think they won't lie to you?
Right.
I mean, they go on Facebook and look at, you know how you go to the About Me section, you can see people job
Mm-hmm.
histories. Look at how they lie about the job titles they have. They always managers, they always bosses, supervisors, knowing damn well you just a cashier at the gas station. You ain't no supervisor.
Mm.
But they lie. They lie about they always want to make themselves more important and grandiose. They all entrepreneurs, but they ain't got no employees. Ain't never had an employee. Ain't never got a business license, LLC, none of that shit. Nothing. When you
Mm.
start pulling the layers back, it's a lie. The numbers tell us so. The average black woman makes around $35,000 a year right now. That's $15 an hour plus overtime, plus a few hours overtime. That's what that is. $15 an hour is around 32, 31, 32,000 a year. And so you throw in about 3 hours of overtime every week, that puts you at the 35. They not making no money, but they fronting like they all are. $20 an hour is 40, 25 is 50.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? They not making money like that. And then when you adjust for inflation, because all of the New Yorkers and up north people, well, I make 25. No, you don't. We talk about Atlanta, New York. I mean, Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas, dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You got to adjust for inflation. $25 in New York ain't the same $25 here in Charlotte.
Nope.
$25
Not at all.
here in Charlotte. That $25 ain't shit in New York. You damn near need to be doubling that to make the same money as you would down here.
True.
But we don't know what money is. We don't know what we focused on income all the time. We don't understand wealth, net worth. That's why we don't buy land, we don't buy insurance, we don't have inheritance passed around.
Nope.
That's how you build generational wealth. Not chasing a bag. Only strippers get paid in bags. I wish y'all stop saying that.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
In the bag.
everything is transactional. Everything is prostitution. So I mean, yeah, so the bag is appropriate.
Hell,
I
strippers
need
is
to do
doing
is show them that too. Cause I'm sorry, y'all is some seriously, y'all is out here prostituting, like
hell
for
the
real.
strippers and porn and hoes is out here with Cash App and PayPal.
True.
Damn,
This
who
is
is getting
true.
paid in a bag? And if you get a
If
bag,
I said low budget prostituting,
what you getting? A bunch of ones? What,
probably.
you ain't got no bag of 20s. I mean, what are we talking about? We got to stop using that verbiage and understand what we actually saying. But people, like I said, they regurgitated something. They thought it was a cute little saying. I'm out here. I'm trying to get to the bag. I'm out here trying to get to the deposit and investment.
Thank you, because all my deposit, I'm waiting for one more deposit to come to hit my account. I receive deposits. I don't do nothing
You know
with
what I'm
no bag.
saying?
I might buy a bag with these deposits, but yeah, no, I deal with direct deposit.
Yeah, what are we talking about, man? You know, they goofy. Ain't got. I mean, these people ain't used to no money. They don't know what to
Mm-mm.
do with no money.
Just because people with money don't even talk about money.
Nope.
The money is
Not,
understood.
not in this way. Not in this way. They
Yeah,
ain't talking
that's what I'm
about.
saying.
They ain't talking about income.
No,
They damn sure ain't talking about income. If they talking about money, they talking about investments, capital
right,
gains,
right.
inheritance, growing some wealth, household income.
Trying to figure out how to-
You know, those are the
Mhm.
things people with money talk about, and they
Right.
surround themselves with other people with money. You can't have money, but everybody broke around you.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
It don't work
No.
that way. Money
Mm-mm.
attracts money.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you're gonna be trying to make a move, and I'm trying to hang with you, and you got to cover me.
Exactly.
You don't want no groupies. You're like, hey, we both going. We need to be fighting over the check. I got it this time. You had it last time. Nah, nigga, I got it. You know,
Right.
that's the way it's supposed to go. And we talk about
Mm-hmm.
Applebee's. We ain't even
That's what
talking
I'm
no
saying. But
real
child,
restaurant
these hoes that they come together, but they come together to figure out how to skip out on the check. You remember them chicks that they got busted trying to run out on the check?
in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That was in Chicago. Uh-huh. And they did it somewhere
Pitiful.
else. It was somewhere else they tried to do it too. But them dudes up in Chicago called them. Yeah, you forgot your keys. Trying to skip
Mm-hmm.
out. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, how about you pay your bill? You know,
Mm-hmm.
going to a $10 brunch and your girl got to cover you. What are we talking about? Brunch? How
Mm-hmm.
much is brunch? twenty
Well,
dollars.
you know they not going there for the $10 brunch special. They want to try to go. You know what I'm saying? Since they had in their mind they wasn't gonna pay for it, so they probably got like the $50. You know, by the time they got through adding all their stuff up, it was probably
What the hell
$50.
kind of brunch is $50?
Well, I mean, you could add a couple drinks on it because you know they can't go nowhere and not
Oh, they
drink.
drinking. Okay, that's what it is. It's the drinks. I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
calculate how is the brunch coming to that much. But okay, I can see you got a mimosa or you had a couple.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay, I get that. Yeah. I go for food, so I ain't going to play, and I ain't thinking about drinking. I'm going to eat, so I ain't even thinking about that.
Mm.
Thinking about
Well, I mean, now
drink.
you could go to the Pancake House and spend about $50. You really could.
I'm thinking, I ain't by myself. I ain't spending no $50.
Well, I mean, they wasn't at no IHOP. They was at yeah, the caliber spot they was at would be equivalent to the Pancake House over in South Park.
Mm.
Yeah, no, you can drop 50 over there easy.
Hell, I'm trying to think. Last time I was there,
If
hell, I
I'm saying
think.
you if you're going to eat, yeah, you can drop 50 in there because you know me in the way I have my stuff set up. Of course, not I have to get I have to have them make my stuff because I always be something in it I don't like or
Right,
something I
right.
feel like should be in there. So by the time I get through substituting and switching out, I don't run the bill done got high. So yeah, 50 for me. Yeah, I think the last time I went, I think I did spend like $43,
I mean, I
something
had
like that.
dropped a couple of places on somebody. We was talking about restaurants, and I said, "You ain't used to going out nowhere, you know. What you
Mm,
talking about? Trying to give me the row, and always want to try to prove you wrong." I said,
mm-hmm,
when the last time you been to Steak 48? What's
mm.
that?
You know, what's that?
Yeah, I
Oh
said, well,
Jesus.
it's right
Oh,
across the street from.
oh Jesus. Not what's that. Don't tell me
You
no
ain't
more.
never seen all of them fancy cars across the street at the cheesecake from the Cheesecake
Right
Factory.
at the light, for real. At the light. Don't
Where
come
you
out the
think they was?
backside. Come out the front.
Where you think they was going? You never been to Chima.
Yeah.
You never been to Roof Chris. You never been to McCormick and Smith's.
You
Y'all
ain't
trying
been
to go.
nowhere.
You ain't been.
Where they eat?
That's what I'm saying. They eating the Red Lobster. They eating that Applebee's.
I
You
mean,
know.
now red. Now I mean, like I have to have a taste for Red Lobster, but I mean, like I ain't gonna sit here. Like, I used to burn up that endless shrimp. I ain't even sit here and tell y'all no lie. Like I'm too good. I used
I
to
mean,
tear
it's a
that
time
up.
and a place, but that ain't your anniversary. That ain't
Oh
no
no.
special occasion. That's just hey,
Oh
let's
no.
go.
No.
It's
No.
Tuesday. Let's go grab something.
Oh no. No. Yeah.
That's what that
Right.
is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, I mean, hell, wasn't it Tuesday when we went to State 48?
It was. It was like a Tuesday. It was
Was
the
that
middle.
like Tuesday?
It was
Okay.
like the middle of the week.
It is, but it's about time to go back. Like for real. It's about time for that.
Even the
Mm.
Cheesecake Factory is an upgrade from places they go. They
You know, it's
heard
a
of
new.
the name, but
Oh,
they
you
never
gotta go
been
to the
there.
new one. The new one is nice, and
Where's that?
it's in Huntersville.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That joker nice. Mm-hmm.
But they never been nowhere. They don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't even know how to dress.
Mm-mm.
They don't even know how to dress for the occasion. They going in there with jeans and shit
Oh no,
on.
you ain't going to no State 48 with no jeans on. They ain't even gonna let you in the door. You try it if you want to.
Yeah,
Nope.
you was dressed nice that night. I had a pair of slacks on and a shirt, some
Yeah, I was like,
shoes,
cause my goal was to get in there and eat, and they don't play. Like
all
literally,
body
like
shoes.
when you go on the website to make the reservation,
They
you
let you
literally
know.
have to. No. They let you know, but you literally have to check the box saying that you understand before you can even proceed.
Yeah.
You ain't playing. But you remember, it was a couple folks that got turned away when we was there because they act like they
Mhm.
couldn't read.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it was like no, like literally when you go into the website to book that, like it's a whole box you got to check off to say that you understand it, what the dress code is, and what you can't wear, because it get real specific. And once you check that box, then that's when the dates and the times and stuff come up. If you don't check that box, it don't come up,
Mm.
and it tell you gonna spend at least $100.
And shit, you gonna spend more than that.
No, I'm just
I'm sorry.
that was like the
$100
cheap.
is a salad.
That's what I'm saying though. But people was trying to show up, but I was like, how you think you gonna come in here and not spend $100? Hell, my steak was, and that steak like $60 something.
I don't even
And I'm
remember.
like, then you still, because you remember you had to, everything was a la carte. You had to
Everything was a
build
la
like
carte.
your
Yeah,
meal.
yeah, there
So
wasn't
I'm
no
like, yeah,
combo.
I was like, just bring 200 with you and keep it moving, because
There wasn't
like
no combo.
I went to eat. I don't know what nobody else was doing. There was one, yeah, I went to
Then
eat.
they burning their steak. They don't even know how to order steak. They getting it well done. I want it burned.
Child, please. This is not the place for all of that. This is not the place.
Yeah, I'm like, you might as well have went to
That was
Golden Corral. What the hell? If you wanted a
for
steak
all of that. Huh? Yeah.
with the
Mm-mm.
Golden Corral, you could have went to Outback, whatever. What the hell you
Child.
doing?
Mm-mm. No, I'm just saying
Applebee's.
you want flames coming out, like, yeah, you need to be in that Golden Corral. If you want flames coming out your meat. Mm-mm. Because I enjoyed
Applebee's got
all
the
of my food.
225. Go over there. That's about more your speed, you know.
For real. I enjoyed all of my food
$235
at
if you get the
State
8 ounce
48.
or whatever. But you know, just and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not
I'm
knocking
waiting.
out. I'm a fan of Applebee's again, but that's like going to McDonald's.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna
It's
front, them
damn
boneless
near the
wings is
same
on the
price.
one. Them boneless wings on the one.
It's damn near the same price as going to McDonald's.
Yeah, slid through that the other day, and the damn nugget combo was $10 or some change. I was like, what?
I,
What?
I was talking to somebody about Five Guys, and they complained about the price. I said, "Well, when the last time you been to McDonald's? Hell, you could go to Hardee's and spend the same amount of money. What are we talking about?
You ain't no child. I'm gonna fight.
$20
What?
is what it's gonna cost now.
That's
That's
yeah.
what it cost.
Yeah, messing around at McDonald's, man. Child, please. I get $20. You doing good at Five Guys. You can have all of this 20. Take all of that.
Right? Like, what's the
Take
problem? And
all of
they
that.
gonna give you a gang load of fries.
Whoo.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you can sit there and eat them peanuts while you waiting on your fries. Like, don't do that. Don't. I might have to slide through that tomorrow. Let me get my life in order.
I was like that a couple of weeks ago. I was craving them fries.
God damn.
It's the same.
It's like when I was in Florida, they got BurgerFi.
Yeah.
BurgerFi, like it was a BurgerFi like 5 minutes from the resort. When I
Were you with that
yo
wherever?
yes,
Okay.
when I tell I was like, look, yeah, I was tearing them fries up. I was tearing them
But
fries. I was like, okay, I was like, my whole diet is shot to hell.
they just not
Yeah,
using quality, man. They just
I was tearing
it's
that
all a
up.
facade. They want to have something to say, but they don't want to be about it. And that's me landing the plane. I'm bringing it back around. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna
Hmm.
land it. I landed that. Y'all ain't see it coming. Y'all ain't even see that shit coming. Yeah, I'm bringing it back around. It's all about quality and realness. We use that word real, keep it real, but a lot of these people,
You don't even know what real is.
everything is fake. Everything they do is fake. Everything. Everything. I was watching, it might have been Coach, when he was talking about the Nikes, and I said the same freaking thing. I'm gonna find that video where I talked about it in the beginning of COVID, and I was saying stop buying these sneakers and buy some stocks sometime. So what it was is the dude was buying a pair of Jordans every couple of months, and the girl every time he bought a pair of Jordans, she bought Nike stocks. So after all of these years, he got a bunch of like 300 pairs of Jordans. I mean, he done, that's all he got. And now she got like 20. Her stock done went up and split, and she had like $22,000 that she done made off of the Nike stock.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but they don't understand that. It's all they want to look a certain way, man. Again, rich people ain't doing that, man. I take you to the $1 million neighborhoods. I show y'all around. You ain't gonna see all of the Mercedes and BMWs over there. You're gonna see Camrys and Accords and minivans, and they living in $1 million houses. When you come to the hood, BMW, Charger, Hellcat, Demon,
Right.
Cat Pack, Escalade. That's where you see all of that in the hood. People front, house full.
Okay, y'all need to come on
or living in grandma's house.
for real.
You got that Escalade parked in you in grandma's house.
Right,
Grandma left y'all the house. Y'all should have way more than what you got, because you ain't even got no bill now. But what they'll do, the first thing they do is take
show enough. Absolutely.
Buy a car. Won't build no credit. Then they be financing the car. You taking it's just bad financial decisions all around. What are y'all doing? Won't talk to a financial advisor.
Nah, because you can't tell them nothing.
Can't do it. They don't know about getting protective film over their new car. They don't know about getting the ceramic coating added to their new car. But yet you out here.
Now they gonna get a wrap though.
Oh yeah, they'll get a little bullshit wrap to change the color, put something goofy on there, but they ain't gonna get the protective film wrap and the ceramic coating. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Ceramic coating. They're like, what? What's that?
Right.
What's that? What are you talking about?
Then when your baby mama come through and key it all to hell, now you
Yeah, if you got the film on there, it's gonna be self-healing. A lot of them scratches is gonna heal themselves. All you gotta do, your baby mama come scratch your car with some protective film and ceramic coating. Wait, put that car in the sun for 2 days, because that's the heat activates.
for real. Let it get its Christine on.
That heat activates and them scratches will be going. You're like, what? How you get his car fixed so fast?
Don't worry about all that. But nah, they want to use that money for the rims.
Right. Exactly. Rims is played out. And we ain't learned that yet. They played out. This ain't the 90s no more.
No, because then you get the rims and you don't put any insurance on them, and then they get snatched.
Oh, let's talk about these Uber drivers not having insurance. And the way they get it, you could tell, because it always be these dudes driving the girl's car. So that tell you right off the bat, the insurance ain't covering no boy, because he ain't supposed to be driving it. You probably ain't got no gig insurance or no ride share insurance for your state, so it ain't gonna cover nothing no way. So that little bit of money you made on Uber, it ain't worth nothing, especially if you get into a damn fender bender. That'll wipe you out, because you ain't making
for real.
no money.
You be owing money.
Yeah, I've been watching so many videos on that. It's crazy. Or they won't even list their car. They ride the bicycle. Then they pull up in the car. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Why you ain't list your car? Because you ain't got no insurance or you ain't got no license. That's why you doing it that way. Come on, man. They always scam you that damn poor. But I thought they was running circles. I thought y'all was running circles.
Right.
What happened to that? Y'all getting evicted and you driving bicycles for Uber? That's what we do.
Hell,
That
it's
shit,
time for some assistance. You got to do all that. It's time for some help.
they don't
Damn.
realize that rug is getting pulled. The pendulum can't keep swinging the same way. It got to come back down, and that's what's happening. It's
Hmm.
coming back on down around, and things is getting reset. A lot of these entitlements is going away because y'all fucking it up. They looking at what you spending your money on. You claiming you need help on one end, but you're spending $1 trillion on hair care, and you're spending
Hmm.
$1 trillion on this and on that. They like, wait a minute, if you got money for these clothes and for these trips, they are counting that shit.
Right.
That's
And
why
you
your
should be able to pay
pass,
this rent.
that's why your passport has a serial number.
Thank you.
They can track that. They don't put random. That ain't no random number. There's that number is there for a reason. Y'all think y'all slick. That's why them PPP loan people getting caught still. They're going to be getting caught for the next 10, 15 years. They just so behind, they ain't been able to get them all at once yet. But they, they going to get caught eventually. Because, again, everybody got a business, but ain't nobody got no employees. Ain't nobody filing no
Hmm.
taxes. They
But I don't know why you would go get hundreds of thousands of dollars. That was just crazy.
greed. That's what it's about. And they didn't use it to parlay their business. Like, I'm a gig driver. I'm driving Uber. I'm going to get this PPP loan. Let me parlay that into another car so I can start my fleet and have somebody driving for me.
Hmm.
Nah, they ain't doing that. They take the money and buy stupid shit. That's what they do with it. Stupid. That's why I ain't going to even go with that conversation. I ain't going to say. I ain't gonna say it. Then just to get mad at me. They be trying to cancel. They be trying to cancel the champ. Nah,
Lord.
not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna fall into that trap. They be trying to content strike you on some shit I said. Not gonna happen. I say that shit for my channel. Cause I talk
Okay.
about my channel. I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, you be on that FYO. No, was
Don't
it FYF?
FYF. Fuck your feelings. Don't care. Well, fellas, you
Hmm.
got to start operating. Let's go back to the fellas because
Please do.
I'm an equal
I'm
opportunity
bad.
shit talker, and people, oh, you hate the women. I go harder on the dudes. You must not watch my content. You must not watch my content. I've been hard. I ain't really been going hard on Brittany. I've been going hard on these dudes.
Yeah, because I mean they gave her the avenue for that shit.
Yeah, they open. And just kept feeding into it. It was like watching The Predator. What was that last movie they did? Prey with the little Indian girl. It was
Hmm.
like that. It was like watching that when the dudes was trying to they got into the fight with the predator and they were getting slaughtered and wiped out. That's what she was doing. She was finishing them. She finish them left and right. Say something. Say something. Don't shut your ass up. She was punking them. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's how they might as well have been saying that. May I have another,
True.
ma'am? Like damn what was that damn, the little orphan boy or whatever. May I have another? May I have another? May I have some more porridge? Mummy dearest. That's what they was
Mm,
acting like, little bitches, man.
mm,
I can't believe it. The only man in the room was Shannon. The only one.
mm-hmm.
The only one. Just don't hey, don't disrespect the podcast. Let's keep it. But you want to try to check the dude when he's speaking up. No. We got to reset the room. Reset it
For
to
what?
what? Because
Wasn't
this
nobody
room,
turned up but her. Reset
right,
her.
in this room has been operating this way the whole time. So what are we resetting? Again, that's that deflection talk, and I'm going to try to sound reasonable. The Bible say, "Cry aloud and spare not. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Show my people their sins. Show the house of Jacob their transgressions." There's a reason for that. That smooth talk. Nah, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Cause that's what I was gonna say. We ain't get to it, but I'm gonna give a sneak preview. Later on in the video, she starts attacking the dudes who was nicest to her. The dudes that was most polite to her was just Charleston and the light skinned dudes.
Okay, I might have to find that part because I don't think they got in all of that.
Yeah, they started she disrespected them the most. She
Mm.
disrespected them the most. And they was the
Okay,
one
yeah, I'm gonna have to
treat
dig that part up.
they was the ones simping the hardest. I ain't gonna say they were treating it nice, they were simping the hardest.
Mm.
So simping don't get you nowhere. Your rent still due, motherfucker.
Ooh, hey, Stu, honey, your rent. Yeah, what's today? It's the first, y'all. Yes,
It's still
but y'all know
due.
what that was always my favorite part of the movie. Like that used to be the only reason I watched Coming to
Nah,
America.
nah.
I could
My
see Stu
favorite part of
fall
that
down them
movie
stairs.
was when they was in
That
the
was my
bar
favorite.
and they was doing the blind dating or the
Oh, with the
speed dating.
girls,
The chick that was like, I'm gonna tear you apart and your friend
the
too.
friend too.
I love that
What she
shit.
said? I can't find a man that can satisfy me. I
I
said,
need somebody to at
damn.
least put in 12 hours.
I'm
Something she
like,
said
girl,
like
you ain't even
what?
got them kind of nerve endings down there. Please stop.
What?
No, like literally, like from day one, Stu. That was my favorite part of the movie.
But you
Like
know
I don't
these
know
chicks
why.
are like today using that as a reference. They are more to chicks today is more like the I want to write my own movies, to star my own movies, and do my own acting. You do that's what they
Honey,
want to
she
do.
was all
They
over the
can't,
place.
but that's how they are. They want to be all over the place. They can't focus on one thing. They want to do everything. I want to be a stripper. I want to be a porn star. I want to be a content creator. I want to be an OnlyFans girl. I want to be a wife. I want to be soft life. They all over the place. They all over the place. Just like that chick, Eddie Murphy was a damn prophet.
Hmm.
You go back and watch some of his old movies, and you can see a lot of shit. And these chicks today, what do they want to dress like? RuPaul. Go
Yeah.
back 30 years and see what they're dressing like today. 30 years ago, the only people who was dressing like that was drag queens.
Hmm.
That's what they look like. They look like drag queens. And then the drag queens is you can't even, they looking more like women.
Right.
The women looking like dudes. It's like y'all switching roles.
Exactly.
It's fucking crazy. Want to be RuPaul. That's what
Hmm.
they want. Want to be RuPaul.
And yeah, RuPaul done about put all that up.
RuPaul is old as shit now. RuPaul got to be 70, at least 60s.
How old is RuPaul? Hold on.
Yeah, look that up. RuPaul was old 30 years ago.
RuPaul.
Honey.
RuPaul 62.
Told you. 60s. Told you it was getting up there. And then she talking about my baby was almost 9 pounds. Right before that, she said her baby
Okay,
was
eight
one.
pounds, 8 pounds and an ounce and a half is 9 pounds. I need y'all
Right.
to
I'm
get some
like,
new
how the
math
hell
together.
you rounded up?
Y'all need to get some new math,
What kind of
please.
rounding up? I think it was almost 9 pounds. No, your baby wasn't. Your baby was
No,
almost 8 pounds.
your baby was 8 pounds, so
You
let's see
round
what's something
down,
else.
baby. You don't round up. And
That's why
everything
I was like,
she
oh, okay.
explained happens every day to women. You ain't gonna do nothing special or unique.
Exactly.
It ain't unusual for a woman to need stitches after giving birth.
Mm-mm.
That's normal. You ain't did your baby ain't giant size, it's a regular size baby.
Right. Hell,
Stop.
I think I was eight. I think I was eight, 8.5 pounds. What is she talking about?
And what do we again? People do, again. You let them talk, and they just prove how stupid they are. But they just talk so much. A lot of times you miss the shit they say, and these dudes really don't be keying in on it. I'm like, whoa, 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 slow down. What you just saying? We gotta come and rewind that. We gonna come right back here like Kevin did. We gonna stay right here. We're gonna stay
Mm-hmm.
right here with this. You gonna answer my question. You gonna stay right here. Before we move on, we gonna get some agreement on what you just said. Love Kevin, man. Love Kevin. Kevin would do that.
I know.
Well, he was a master at it too, at controlling the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still weird to not be watching him every night. It's weird. On that note, I might go pull out one out the archives while I pull myself together for tomorrow. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, but we will be back tomorrow with another installment of we gonna try to get our peoples together. This has been Alma I-78. Again, you guys, I do appreciate all of the support and you stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe if you have not. And I will see y'all on the flip side.